Hello guys, this is Sherry from Paranormal World Investigators. It is the 21st of April 2020. This is a chat and fun panel, so please come over guys. I'm really sorry about my dog moaning. He's been out God knows how many times and he's moaning. Literally moaning. So I'm just trying to find my video. Here we go, one watching. Hello guys. Hello K-pop. Thank you for the likes. And welcome back, Friday the Caveman. How are you, my darlings? So this is going to be a chat and fun panel. Now we're going to be moving on swiftly past the problem of the other video. Like I said, in an hour that'll be done. And back to reality. Hello, Michelle. Welcome back. Texas Free. Hello. Old School Pebbles and Travels. Hello, my sweethearts. How are you all? Welcome back, my Michelle. You okay, sweetness? Hello to all my darlings and welcome back. Hopefully people will start flooding back in again in a minute because they'll see that I'm back on. You are very welcome, Texas. I always like to ask and make sure my angels are okay. Just sending to a few people in Messenger quickly. Right, can come back now. Hello, Karen. Crow Cheddar, how are you? Chasing Bones Inspectors, hello, Pops. Dragonstone 101, hello, welcome. Oh, look, my members are here. How are you, angels? And welcome to all the new guys. It's nice to see you in here. Hello, Coffin. How are you, my gorgeous? Wants to come up on the panel, please let me know, and I'll put the link in here quickly, and you can click on it. If Pup wants to come up, I'll send it in his chat. I'm just gonna, it'll be put in really quick, and then I'm deleting it so that nobody that I don't want it comes up. So if I put my link in the room, if you want to come up, I'll give you a couple of minutes, and then I'm taking it down. I will give Pups the link if he wants to come. Oh, that's my YouTube for some reason. Hang on a minute, guys. Sorry, I've done it wrong. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, right, that comes off. Right, where did I put that link? Right. That was wrong. Remove. Right, so send me Pups it over here. We will bring me Puppy up. Here we go, Pops. It's in your messenger. You've got a couple of minutes to get this link. If you want to come up, guys, then I am taking it down. Oh, bless you. Hello, Angela. How are you? My pup should be up soon. Let me just check my bit here. Oh, we got my Chris. We got my Pops. Here he is. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm all right. I'm still in fine spirit.
There you go.
Apart from Dash is whinging every couple of minutes.
Hey, young buck, how you doing?
I'm just going to let him out for a while. So if you guys keep the chat going for 2 seconds while I let him out. Ouch.
Yeah, we can keep the chat going. We're probably not about anything that we should, but we can.
Hi, Danny.
Hello, how are you, dear?
I'm fine, man.
That's good. Hey, Dragon. Hey, Paul. Hey, Angela. Oh, big hugs for Angela over there. Hey, Michelle. Hugs for you.
Hello, everyone.
How you going?
Hey, guys. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all are staying safe.
There you go. Stay safe.
And I get to go out in this world and drive.
That's it. I've been up working all night on making merchandise for Short Fry, and I made some for myself. And
Sweet.
Cool. I gotta go to your channel and check it out.
Yeah, I made a little throw pillow with my picture on it, and it says "Hit me or hug me, your choice."
There you go. Yeah, I got to go up to the post office today.
Yeah, so do I, but I'm too lazy.
Well, what I'm going up for is to pick up a painting.
Oh, nice.
It's supposed to be here tomorrow, but somebody else had bought a painting that's in Pennsylvania. I already received hers.
Yeah, well, it might be there. I'm supposed to be getting some mail today too, so I'll have my fingers crossed.
Hopefully, it's a lot of money.
No. Nope, I don't get a lot of. Well, I don't know. I bought a Ontario ticket. Maybe I'm a millionaire. They don't know it yet. You know.
Right.
If I'm a millionaire, I'm gonna pay for my daughter to move to Canada and set her up in a house, and I'm gonna pay for you guys to come up for a visit. Oh yeah, I'll have a good time. Have a big party. You know.
There we go.
That'll work. Well, you gotta bring Shorty. We'll just.
Hello, thinking of others.
Oh yeah, I have to bring Shorty or she'd kill me. So Shorty would have to definitely.
Well,
we can hide her.
Me and Shorty have already made a agreement that if I get big and that I'm buying a massive haunted house in America, and she's moving in. So the 6 months I'm in England, she's going to look after the house, and then 6 months I'm there with her.
Cool.
Oh, there. Hey, I don't have to buy a haunted house. I have one.
No, I don't have to because they follow me, Pups, but I want a haunted house just to add to the attraction.
Well, I was going to buy a demon house. There's a house that I might buy in the States. It's a demon house. It's full of nasty buggers. And I thought, you know what? They've had, I think they've had, in this house, I think there's been 24 owners in the last, 6 years?
Wow.
Yeah. So I thought I'd buy the house and I'd walk in and say, so how you going, boys? Now you get to deal with me.
Oh, they're going to love that.
Oh, yeah. They're the ones that are going to be moving out when I move in. Tell you that. Hello, demons. Come over here. Give me a big kiss. Come see Papa. Come on.
You have fun with that, Danny. I'll be a Sherry.
I don't care. You know, they don't bug me. They
I'll,
are what they are.
I'll be
You want to know
nice.
something? Buying a demon house or a house that's haunted, it's just more fun. That way
It
you'll never
is.
be alone.
And I have.
Because we're
Yeah.
not on this.
Well, that's nice.
We're never alone as it is.
Yeah, I gotta make that move up for once, Dragon. You got that right.
Okay,
My plan.
Danny,
Yeah.
I know you probably won't be able to make it here for August 8th. That'd have been
No,
nice.
they closed the border.
But if everything gets back to normal next year, you are more than welcome to come.
Yes.
Because I am going to get it for 3 days instead of just 8 hours.
That sounds like fun.
And Sherry.
And I should be there, Pops.
Yeah, and then Sherry will be here.
There we go. We'll have a good time. Thinking of others. Danny, a cool hello. Hello.
Well, I've just had an ashtray and no, I haven't, so I don't know where I've put that, but I will.
Yeah, I was at the pattern shop one time, and it's a bad place. There's a lot of nasty ones in there. Anyway, I was with this group. They asked me if I'd come with them because they wanted to try to get some proof, right? So I said, sure, I'll go with you. Well, we're there for like 5 seconds. And the shadow, like a fog shows up. And you hear this voice like disembodied, right? But really loud. And it says, it was so funny because it said, I'm gonna get you. I will destroy you.
Lie down.
And everybody heard it. It wasn't just me. It was all 6 of us heard it. And they all start running for the door. And I looked at the I said, yeah, right. Bring it, sweetheart. Come on, Buttercup. Come here. Come here, Buttercup.
I would have been like, you guys want to prove? How much more do you need?
Well, it was so funny. The guys were looking at me like, what the hell, dude? What? And then it didn't want to stay and talk to me for whatever reason.
Stop it. Lay down and stop.
It left as fast as it came. I just went, come on, bring it, Buttercup. Come on, sweetheart. And then it just left. I don't know what the hell its problem was.
It was challenging you.
Yeah, well, man, that's nice.
Man, it's like, I ain't scared.
There ain't nothing to be scared of.
Well, you know, I've been dealing with them all my life, so I don't really give a damn what they do.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, like, yes, there are lots of them that are really nasty, and I have been scared. There's lots of times I get scared, but not at the moment because I'm doing my job. You know, sometimes when I come home, I'm sitting here and I'm like, holy crap, why am I shaking? You know, like every once in a while, I get home after a hard battle and I'm sitting there just vibrating.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because of the nerves, eh?
I have moments like that.
Yeah.
But
I have moments like that.
at the time, I'm thinking, geez, you got a lot of nerve, you know.
Hey, hold me up.
Everyone says it to me as well. They always say to me, like, you're nuts, Sherry, but I love you. And I'm like, why? They go, because you like when you go out, you scare us because you're on your own. But at the same time, we love you because of just the way that you are. But I don't know why, but I just feel that I feel more comfortable when I'm on my own.
Yeah.
And they seem to like it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love going out with my team, and that's really cool. But I like it when it's 1-to-1, when it's me and them.
Yeah, and it depends. It also though depends on the area. Depends on
That's
the time.
what I'm saying. I would never go to a place on my own if I knew it's not good. You know
You know.
what I mean? That you know, the places I go to, they're mixed. I go to places I know I can handle the spirits that are there. I won't go to big places. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love hanging out with Blue Falcon and Shelly and stuff and doing investigations and the whole team, obviously. because they're all my kids.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I do as well, but my team are a bit funny. They don't like cold weather or anything, so they only go out in the summer. And even then, sometimes because they've got families and stuff, they can't always do it. But I have got somebody that is interested that wants to do it more permanent, and I've got a friend that could drive me when he gets his car back and stuff like that. That can go with me. He's quite a big guy, an older guy, so I know that he'll be able to make sure I'm all right. But you know, I like being on my own. I like that interaction with them, and yeah, sometimes it gets my heart going a little bit, and sometimes I might have a little run off because obviously sometimes they can catch you off guard, but you don't see me walk off and leave them or anything. I'll go straight back into it. It's who I am. I feel at home with the spirits. It's not the spirits that scare me. It's sometimes the surroundings when it's really dark and you're in a woodland area or in the graveyard. You can't see every spot. And it's not the spirits that scare me. It's the fact, is there somebody hiding somewhere that could jump out?
Yeah, that too.
You know, that's why I carry things on me to keep me safe.
Yeah,
but it doesn't stop me from going out.
Right.
That's my thing too. I'm more nervous of people being around than I am the spirits.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not nervous of the spirits. The spirits can do what they want, but people, yeah, I'm not a people's person. I'm not. You know, like when you get these sayings that you feel that you don't belong in this world. I've always felt like that. That I'm not meant to be here. I'm here because I'm supposed to do something. That is why I'm here.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean? So
there's only been once or twice in the 51 years I've been doing it. There's only been once or twice where Astral turned around and said, "Let's get out of here now." You know.
Yeah, I know I've had a handful of times where they've warned me and they've told me to leave, but go and lay down, please. 9 times out of 10, they're okay because they know that I can handle myself. They know I know what I'm doing, and I've got them. So 9 times out of 10, I can do my investigation and be comfortable. But you know, like pups, there's been the odd time where they've gone, "This is a bit too much tonight. You know, we need to go."
Yeah, this
we need to leave.
So, like, and he told me, he said, "We don't have the stuff we need to deal with this guy." You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just went for an investigation. I wasn't planning on running into anything on those times. You know, I was just going out to have a good time, and I ran into the one time it was a wraith, a blood wraith I ran into, and the other time it was a skinwalker.
On your bed.
So those 2 times, Astro said, "Let's get out of here. We don't have the proper stuff to deal with these guys." You know.
Yeah, you have to be safe, don't you? And I've had that as well, where I've turned up to a place that's been all right the first time I've gone there, and then something different's been there, and I've been like, "Guys, it don't feel good here. We're not equipped in the way that we need to be. Yes, I could do my prayers, do whatever, but we need this, we need this, we need this." And then I go, "We need to leave from here. We could go to somewhere else." And that's what we do. We'll move away from that place and go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, it's better to be safe than sorry. Well, that's what I always say. You know what I mean?
That's what I did too. Like later, like a couple of days later, when I got, you know, the different types of stuff I needed, the different types of medicines and stuff I would need. I think it was 2 or 3 days later, we went back, and ended up we didn't have a problem anyway. You know.
Yeah, exactly. See, like I've done the same. I've gone back when I've got my bits and stuff, and 9 times out of 10 it ends up being all right the next time, and it's not as bad as it seemed and stuff like that. But you know, at that time you have to go on your instinct and what you feel. Well, you don't ignore what your body and what they're telling you. They know what's best for you. You know what I mean? So
you know, when Astro says to me it's time to go, I listen. You know what I mean? Like, cause
so do I with Aura and Darius. If they go run or walk, I'm gone. I don't even ask questions.
No, do not ask questions. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Exactly. You know, don't see nothing but dust. I'm gone.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I'm going. Bye.
You know, common sense. It's better to be safe than sorry. If you don't have the equipment that you need, you know. Anyway, investigating and paranormal is a lot about common sense. How would you talk to a spirit? How would you walk into a place? A lot of it is common sense. Yes, you have to know your stuff, but a lot of it is just using your head. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Thank you. Thinking of others, I'm glad you're here too. Yeah, on that one there, like those two, both of those. So when we went back, I actually ran right into the skinwalker. I was like 3 feet away from the wraith. They could care less that I was there. They had absolutely, they didn't give a rat's ass I was there. And I didn't give a tinker's cat that they were. We just they were doing their thing. I was doing my thing. But had I gone 2 days before, for all I know, they were in a bad mood, right? They were looking for trouble.
Yeah.
Who knows? But when I went back, I mean, I saw them. They were no more than 5-6 feet away from me, but they could care less. I was there. They didn't give a damn.
And Dragonstone, it is usual for different weathers to affect the behaviours of spirits as well. Yeah, like storms and stuff. They like storms. It gives them a lot of energy, and especially thunderstorms and lightning storms.
Yeah.
Yeah, they find that very energetic.
Yeah, whenever any elementals are acting up, whenever the water's acting up, the air, the wood, earth, if any of the elementals at all are acting up, fire, the spirits are going to be acting up. You know what I mean?
Exactly. They all do. They all have their reactions to it. You know what I mean? Different times. It's like the same with the moon. Like different phrases of the moon makes the spirits act different as well. It's no different to us. We act different in different phrases. We, different seasons. We change mood swings and things like that. It's no different for them. It's just obviously they're a different form to what we are now. So they experience things a lot different to what we do here.
Yeah.
Being in a spirit body, and they go through a lot.
Oh yeah, and with that,
it's not like you pass away and you suddenly know everything. You've got to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not only that, but don't forget, like the elementals and the sun and the moon and the heavens, Mother Earth, the mountains. That's all primal, right? It's all primal. So the elementals are primal. So it doesn't matter if you're human or if you're spirit. It's emotion. So I mean, you're gonna feel it. Right. It's all primal. It's all built in. It's all in.
Now, up to I would say about 5 years ago, I'd be scared of this stuff. But I've been doing it for 5 years, and it's it don't bother me now. Well, 4 years anyway. And when we went to St. Albans, I couldn't get into a lot of the rooms, the crypt wouldn't do. So I would just sit there, and I was in the dark almost the whole night. You want to talk about it in a long challenge? Oh my God, I loved it eating so much. Because it was I could feel all of them coming around me. People were playing with my hair. People were touching me. And I was like, oh my God, I love this. But if I would have done it before, I'd be like,
Yeah. Well, the main thing is respect, right?
Right.
And obviously with you, Missy, because you can't see and stuff like that, you're feeling them and stuff like that is more enhanced.
Right.
And it's so you're feeling, you're hearing as well.
Right.
Hello, Through the Veil Paranormal. How are you?
But it was amazing. And now, next time we go, it was kind of like getting the feel of the place for me. But next time we go, I'm going to run the EVP and all that, or the spirit box.
Because you will get some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I was sitting in an area, and I'm like, I think the electromagnetic field or electroshock therapy room is in here somewhere. And I started talking to a volunteer, and she's like, yeah, it's this room over here. And she's like, how'd you know that? And I said, I just got a feeling. She goes, have you been here before? And I said,
you. Yeah, exactly. And, paranormal is something you either love it or you hate it. And hate it, what I mean by is you're scared of it and you don't want to know about it. and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's either one or the other, isn't it? You either love it and you're into it, or you're not into it and you're scared of it, or whatever. You know what I mean? Or you don't
Right.
believe in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, you know, when I was young, you know, when I got to an age where I understood that what I was seeing wasn't normal, but I couldn't explain what it was because I was still young. You know, it used to scare me. And what they used to try and do, and the way they would try and communicate with me and things used to scare me. I would try running away from them, try doing all sorts of things. You know, even growing up, starting to go into my teenage years, I tried to forget about it and pretend that they weren't there, and it didn't work. And for me, you know, I'm not saying I wasn't popular at school, but I wasn't really somebody that hung with loads of people. I had a little group of people I hung with, and that was it. Most of my communication was with spirit people and spirit children and stuff like that. My friends, like apart from, like I said, the few, were spirits.
Right.
But you know, they used to scare the hell out of me. Used to scare. I didn't want them around me. I didn't understand what it was. And then obviously when I got older and stuff like that, things would be on TV, and I'd sit there and I'd be like, that seems similar to what happens with me and that. And you know, I see them and they talk to me and I talk back to them, but I'm a bit weary of them. And I started looking into books and stuff about ghosts and what they are. And then it was like they're dead people, and I'm like, you imagine being a 12, 13-year-old sitting there going, okay, you know, I'm seeing people that have passed away, and I'm having that connection with them, and they're wanting to come to me for some reason. So then, obviously, going through all of the research, it then went on about abilities and all these different things. And that's when I realised that I was an empath, but at that time, I was still learning. So, Dash, please get on your bed. On your bed. Dash, on your bed. On your bed. For me, you know, I found out I was an empath, but obviously, like I said, I was learning. I was young. I had my mum, that I didn't know she'd done stuff like that in her younger years, but she had, and she had friends that were witches and things like that. I'd always had the witch side of me. I was very interested in that. Always have been. And I'd watch them, and then there was people that my mum knew that were into ghosts. My godmum is one of them, and her partner, you know, these sort of things. And it all kind of relayed around that. Obviously, I researched when I was younger. I learned. I started communicating with them more. I got a relationship with them. I built trust with them from a very young age. That's why I have so much of the interaction that I have.
Right.
But obviously, as the years went on, I progressed in who I was and become more. And then I found my witch way. I decided that my time had come where I could take it on officially, because there were times where I would sway away from the paranormal and away from my witch stuff because other things in life happened. But it was always there, though. There would always be something I'd either be reading or watching or doing something, talking to them. You know, and I still spoke to them. But then when things in my life didn't go very good and a lot of pain and hurt come, that's when I put myself properly into them. I'd always been in them. I've always done investigations. I've always done things, but I officially was like, yeah, I'm ready to devote myself to both the Lord, the divine fully, and to who I am. And that's what I've been ever since, which is in my mid-20s. But like I said, I've done this for over 20 years. You know, I've always had that investigation into the spirits and having them around. I've had that for a long time. But no, I've not always been forthcoming to it.
No.
I was scared of it when I was young, very scared of it when I was young. But then I knew they weren't going to leave me alone. They weren't going to stop doing what they were doing because there was a reason for why they were there. You know, so
which brings me to the fact that, you know, not every dad gets to say, my daughter's a little witch, and it'd be a compliment. So I'm pretty lucky that way, you know.
Yes, and I am a witch, and I'm proud of it.
You know, my daughter's a little witch. Really? Oh, what did you do? No, she's a little witch. She's really, yeah.
You might be a witch, but I'm the other word. So, my first experience with the whole paranormal, you know, I was only 10, and I didn't understand that, but I thought it was cool. You know, hey, I got to feel my dad around me, even though he wasn't there. You know, I got to feel him around me. I thought, okay, this is cool. But I would watch the ghost hunting shows, and I wouldn't take it seriously. I'm just like, oh, cool. You know, okay, that's great. That's awesome. You know, but now it's like I'm one of them.
How are you, Cherry? How are you through the veil? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. And like, see, my first experience was when I was 5. My first experience, obviously, when you're that age, you don't really remember much, but I do remember seeing aura for my first time properly. It was kind of a hand-to-hand sort of touch thing, and then since then it was hooked.
Yeah.
She's been there ever since. She's always been there, but obviously being a baby, you don't know that, do you? But when I got to that age where I started noticing things, because I'm learning, because I'm a 5-year-old, it's when I first met her.
Yeah.
And her I've always been okay with, because she's been part of me, same as my nana, and the same as just a couple of my members in my family. And that, obviously, when I knew what it was and I see them, I knew I was okay with them. But the other spirits I was very weary of, and it was the love of my loved ones and a guide that helped me to accept the other spirits. And I don't see any of them any different to my blood family that are up there now. They're all my family in my eyes. And you know, it took a lot of strength and work, because the paranormal isn't something for the faint-hearted. And it can be very scary and very testing. And believe me, I had my moments when I was learning where I was scared the hell out of because of what they were doing. But because I've had those experiences and those ways done, I've become prone to them now, that they don't faze me in that way anymore.
See, when
I kind of can just stand in front of, okay, you're angry, you're upset,
when I was telling Chris
about stuff like that, I'm not.
Sherry, when I was telling Chris about my experience when I was 10 about my dad, he would always say, "Oh, you're crazy. That never happened." And then when his buddy took him out to Sacramento for the first time, he come back and he's like, "Missy, I saw things that really opened my eyes." He was like, "You're not as crazy as I thought." And from that moment on, I mean, he started getting into it more and more, and then eventually it brought me into it, because the team that he had didn't want to go out anymore. So I'm like, you're not going out by yourself. So
that's good through the veil. And that's what I'm saying. Hello, Vegas Ghost Girls. How are you, sweetheart?
Hey, Vegas girls. How's it going?
Hey, Vegas. Hey, Bill.
So, yeah, for me, at first it was... Go and lay down, please. First, it was scary, scary, and I had to learn. But then I've become prone to it now, and it's my life. It's my passion. I'm addicted to it. And, I'm not scared to admit it either. I am addicted to it big time. And I think if I weren't doing my paranormal, I think I'd be lost. If I didn't have my spirit people, I would be lost.
Oh, me too.
Because I think that is what makes me down here. It isn't anything else. Obviously, I've got my kids and I've got my family. They do. But, in my life, I've always had things I've been into, and I've attempted to do them, and they've never ended. Like they've never been achieved. I've stopped halfway through. I've lost interest. Or, because my mind's a very active mind. Like, I like to be busy, but the paranormal's been something that's always been apparent to me. It's never left. It's never bored me. It's never made me want to step away from it. Like, yeah, I've had my moments where I've been upset and I thought I'm just going to give it up because it's more pain than it's worth. But I haven't, for a reason. You know what I mean? Because it's my life, it's me. And I think if they were to say or do something in this world where spirits no longer can communicate with us, I think I'd rather go there with them, to be quite honest, because I'd be lost without them. I don't think I'd be able to function properly in this world without them.
Yeah. I understand
It's
that.
the only thing in my life that I know is my fate and is who I'm supposed to be.
Well,
So
I was telling the people at St. Albans, I'm like, oh my God, this is so great. You know, I said, I'm more excited about being here than I was on my wedding day. And Chris like, how can you say that? And I'm like, Chris, it's just like, it's an awesome feeling. It makes me feel like I'm here for a reason. It's meant for a purpose, you know? Like, and he's like, but how can you do that to me? And I'm like, I love it. He's like,
exactly, and it's a passion, isn't it? It is a passion. It is. It's something that you're like very strong about. Same as what I am and Pups and a lot of these guys in the room. You know, the paranormal for me is my path. It's always has been, and it's tried showing itself to me quite a few times in my past. But like I said back then, I wasn't in the place to take it on fully. Yes, I never pushed it away, but I never fully went into it the way I have now. And hello, West Haven. You know, like I said, I've never ever been able to put myself into something and stay in it. It's never interested me long enough, but the paranormal always has. Like, I remember the first time I ever went out and the way that I felt high on excitement. Adrenaline was running through my body. You know, that sense of when I was in that place, it felt right. That was there, and I still get that today. Like my very first time, it's like going out on my very first investigation every single time.
yeah.
It is
Do you
because
remember?
I love it that much.
Sure. Do you remember when I started getting names coming to me and I was crying? And I'm like, I'm just Missy. I'm no one special, you know. And it's like, wait a minute, because this keeps happening, and it's like, okay, this is different. I'm not used to it, you know. And it's like,
Yeah, no, you was a bit weary of it, weren't you, at first? But
you know,
and I like you spoke to me. You spoke to me quite a lot. I explained things to you. I explained that you have got an ability, but because of you not seeing, it's a bit more scarier for you. But you just listen to how you feel
right,
and what you hear and stuff like that. There is no reason why you still can't communicate with the spirit world just because you can't see them.
right.
You can see them through the mind
Mm-hmm.
and through the eye, the third eye. You know, it's still there.
Because
You just have you're enhanced in other ways. Like we can see, hear, and feel where you can't see. So you're enhanced in your hearing. You're enhanced in the feeling. Do you know what I mean? So you know, you've got, like I said, you've got abilities and stuff, and you know, you do embrace them more now, and you do really well. And you know, like I said, you and Chris are very good at what you do. You just needed to change. Chris needed to change his way a little bit. That's why I worked with him.
well,
And I said, look, you know, paranormal or man, you know, and he's like, well, it's paranormal, you know, and he made that decision to take that channel down. He made the decision to change him. I didn't change him. I just gave him advice and helped him. He's the one that changed, and he's doing so much better. And this is what I'm saying. When your passion's in the paranormal and you want something so big in the paranormal, you have to show in a professional way. You know what I mean? And sometimes the way that Chris went towards spirits, for some of us, we'd have probably been put in danger because they wouldn't have liked the way that he spoke.
right.
And stuff, you know what I mean? And I was like, Chris, I know that you're not scared, and I know that they don't phase you, and I get that. I said, but sometimes you got to think that about the other people that are with you,
Right.
and the situations that you could be putting yourself and them in, and you need to do it properly. And he's like, yeah. I said, you know, sometimes Because he used to say that the spirits don't really talk to him. I said, it's because you scare them. And he's like, what? I said, you scare them because of your attitude and the way that you act. It makes them feel like you're not approachable, and that's not what a spirit wants. I said, start talking softer, show them that you're interested in talking to him. And he started doing that, and they are talking to him now.
Right.
They do communicate with him, and they're more comfortable with him. But, you know, it's going to take him time to fully get to where he wants to get, because Chris is so used to the way that he is. Dash, please get on your bed. On your bed. Dash, on your bed. On your bed. You know, it takes time, and it's going to take him time because he's been so used to having a certain way of doing things and that, and it's going to take him time to get round that place, that area. But he's doing it, and they are talking to him and communicating with him, and he's experiencing a lot more. You know,
What bothers me is
as
like,
a human being, we wouldn't want someone to come up with that sort of attitude. We'd feel a bit intimidated, wouldn't we, and back off and be like, whoa, like, so you imagine how they feel when you're doing that. It doesn't matter if they're good or they're bad. You're coming into their space, you talk like that, you are going to upset them.
you know, the thing that bothers me is like I get these feelings and like when we were at the cemetery and I felt like that push from the inside. I mean, I didn't move or anything, but it was just like somebody was pushing me, and I told Chris what I felt, and he's like, where are we going? I said, I don't know. Don't ask me.
Exactly.
Well, when we get there, tell me when to stop.
Yeah.
Said, okay, and we're driving along, and I'm like, stop. And that's when we see that flagpole. And Escott saw that guy standing there looking over at the flagpole. And it was like, it was telling us that it needed fixed. You know?
Yeah.
And that's why we replaced it. And it felt good. Because I was like,
It does.
okay, my feeling,
I can't
didn't realize what we had to do, you know? And it's like, I can't hear what they're saying all the time, but just by that, it's like, yeah, now I know.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. I act like I'm in a doctor's office waiting room. They don't know you and you don't know them. Approach and be kind if you want to have a conversation. Exactly, through the veil. That is exactly what you do. You treat them with respect and dignity. They are people at the end of the day, and you should treat them no different. You wouldn't walk into someone's house or someone's place and talk to them like that. So why would you do it in the spirit world? And not only that, they're more higher in level, in strength, and in way when they're in their spirit form. So why would you want to test how far you would push them anyway? It's like I say, you think just like negative and evil spirits attack you. No, good spirits will attack you as well if you upset them enough.
Well,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? You've got to be respectful. You know what I mean?
you can't be mean to them.
Well,
You treat them with kindness and respect. They are people. That's what I said. I call them spirit people. I do call them spirit people because that is what they are. But they are people. That is what they are. They're just people that are in the spirit world. You know what I mean? So obviously, yeah, you've got your darker side and all that as well. Completely different. But the ones that are good are normally people. They're people. You know, people that have lived, had a home, had a family. So respect them. If you're nice to them, you talk to them and respect them, they'll be nice and respect you. They won't always talk, not all of them like to, but they'll be okay with you. You know what I mean? So that's why I said to him, I was like, Chris, how you investigate is amazing, but the way that you approach them and you talk to them and that isn't. And that's why you don't get the direct contact Missy and everybody else does. Because of the way that you talk. They find you intimidating.
well,
They find you scary because of the way that you speak. I said, that needs to tone down a bit. And he started doing that. And it's so much better.
right.
So much better. He's still him.
Do you remember the one event when Chris? Right.
I got food for food porn.
Huh? What?
I got food.
Really? We're talking about spirits.
Even when I got my
and then you're
house
like,
and it was haunted, I introduced myself. and told them I understand this was their home before me and we had to share and respect one another. Exactly, and I'm the same way through the veil. Anywhere I've gone, any place that I've lived where there's been spirits, I've said, I come here in love and peace. I know this is your home, but this has also become my home now, and I'm hoping that we can live together with understanding and respect. And 9 times out of 10, they've done that. They live and do their thing. I live do my thing. Every now and again, we'd have a conversation. You know what I mean? It's like having a lodger in your house or a family member living with you. That is what it's like living with them. They get on with their little things, do their things, I do my things, and then every now and again we meet up in the middle and we chat and we have a laugh. I treat them like people because they're people. Like they go, what? You sit there and watch TV? You used to sit there and watch TV with them. Yes, I used to sit and watch TV with them. I invite them for drinks. I invite them for dinner. I sit there and talk to them on a regular basis. We'll sit there and have a laugh. We joke about. We do loads of stuff. I treat them no different to how I would treat them if they were alive. That's just how I am. You know what I mean? And they appreciate that.
Hello, Sherry.
Hello, Chris. Welcome back. You okay, coughing?
Yes. I told you, coughing. Yeah, I just got off the phone with him.
Yeah, no, he's lovely. My American boy. Why do you have to be in America, coughing? Go and lay down, please. Go and lay down. Thank you. Yeah, no. Pups will say the same thing to you, Pups, because Pups has been in it for 50 years, right? He's experienced and done many, many things, good and bad, in the spirit world, yeah? And he, you know, he's a very wise man to listen to because he'll tell, you know, he can tell you a lot of things. And I'm sure he'll agree with me that, you know, you treat them like people, you treat them with respect and stuff like that. That is what you do. You interact. If they're living with you and they're with you, you interact them in your daily life. Like when I eat, I can't sit there and eat something and not invite them, knowing they're sitting there looking at me. I invite them. Would you like to join dinner with me? You've seen me do it in streams where I've made a massive plate of roast food and I've put it on the table just for them. And I've gone, here's your food, here's your drink, here's mine, please enjoy. And then obviously it makes a meal for my dog. You know what I mean? So they eat what they want, they take their goodness, whatever, and then Dash has a meal as well. I've killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I've fed them, kept them happy, and I've kept my pup happy at the same time.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I always do it. Even a snack, if I'm just getting a couple of biscuits and a drink, I'll be like, spirits, come join me. Like when I was on the other day when Pops was doing his live and I was eating and that, I said to him, oh, come over and join me. Come and have some food with me and that. Because I'd made spaghetti bolognese and they said they liked it and they wanted some. And I said, well, come and join me. You know, I've got no problem with that. I'm sure that my guys have done that with Pups because some of my guys go over to Pups to see Pups. They go to see Shorty. They go to see Chris. You know what I mean? You just look after them, and they look after you. You leave out fruits and stuff. Yes, see, sometimes I put banana and bits like that out. I do believe, like when I go out on like to investigations and stuff like that, I always carry a snack or something on me. And if I'm having a little sneaky snack behind the camera where no one can see it, I do invite them. That is what I do. Or I'll leave them something on, like a piece of fruit somewhere on a bit of plastic or whatever. And then before I leave, I'll clear it up because I don't like to leave graveyards and stuff dirty. So I'll pick it up and put it away and go, I hope you enjoyed your food. I also show my respect when I go into the places as well. I ask for the permission to go in there, you know, speak to them, show them respect and love, you know. That's how it works.
Yep.
And Pups has learnt me a lot of stuff. Like I know a lot of stuff already, but Pups is learning me another walk of life comes to the spirit world. He is. one that is more me. It is my blood. It is my blood, and I'm learning a new way. So I'm still going to have the old me as well, but it's going to be kind of mixed. And it works. It works.
Hi, girly girl. Hi, Vern.
Hey, girly girl.
Hey, through the veil, coughing.
My spirit is a vegetarian. It gets hard finding. It speaks for a spirit. It gets hard finding recipes for a spirit.
Apples, oranges, they love those.
Yep.
That's my go-to, apples and oranges, because it's both food and drink. You got with an orange, you got the food, but it's also got orange juice, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's my go-to.
You've got pastas. You could make pastas with just the sauce and the vegetables in it.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. But like Pop says, they do love oranges and apples. Oh, they do. They like bananas as well. My ones do anyway. They love banana. And they'll even eat a peach sometimes as well. If I like put a peach and just cut it and try and take the stone out, I cut it in half, they'll eat that as well.
Came open.
Yeah.
I don't know how many.
No, that can't be out. But you know, even me, like I'm not really a drinker. But if one of my if I've got I have a bottle of wine in the fridge, and if I fancy having the odd glass of wine, which is very very rare, I'll have one. But if my spirits ask for a drink, even though I don't drink, I'll still pour one out, or I go up the shop if they've asked me, and I buy, you know, a little bottle of wine, put it in the fridge, put a little glass, and put it out. I don't mind doing that for them because it's their luxury. I know it's money. But you don't have to go buying the most expensive thing, do you?
Right.
You know what I mean? They'd be very appreciated of it. I do it. I know it looks stupid because I don't really drink it, but it's not stupid in my opinion because it's making them happy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I say it all the time to them. I don't even have to get my food out and give it to them. Yeah, I'll say, look, my food's in the cupboard, my food's in the fridge, my drinks are here. You want it, you can have it. They help themselves. That is how at home I am with them. It like I said, it's like having a lodger. It's like having people living with me. That is what it's like. It's not as expensive because they don't have to pay rent, and they don't actually physically eat you out of your food.
Yeah.
They just eat what's there, and it's still there, which is really cool. So I've got no problem there, you know. Ow.
Well,
Mine asks for Asian food, and I think they know I can't stand how Asian food smells. Well, that's what I'm saying, though, sweetheart. So every spirit person's got different tastes and things they like, and I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They think when you pass over, all of those things you once loved goes and disappears. No, it doesn't. They still love the very same things.
Yeah.
My nan, my auntie's favourite thing was stew and dumplings. When I make stew and dumplings, I invite her, and she comes. You know what I mean? They still like the things that they liked when they were here. They still do. Same programs, food, talking. If they were a chatty person, they want to chat. You know what I mean? So they can be inappropriate at times and come to you at the wrong times of the day, but that's just life. You know, a lot of my guys will come to me and start trying to wake me up through the night, especially the kids. But I've got so used to that now. Like it's not so much the adult spirits anymore; it's the children's spirits. But they're kids. You know, they have their problems, their worries, and I just get up and I'm like, it's okay. I treat the children here like they're my kids. A lot of them call me mum. They call me mum, and they say adoptive mum, adoptive spirit mummy, because it's spirit children, and you know. And I have a very strong bond with children. in the spirit world, and they call me mummy, and they come and sit on my bed with me. They'll come and lay on the bed with me at night. It's like having children around me. It is. Well, they are around me. You know what I mean, though. But it's like having a live child around me. But there's loads of them. They still want their cuddles and reassurance, and they still get into things and play with things and do what, you know what I mean? They're no different. If anything, they're more energetic.
This is true.
Because of their spirit form. They are actually more energetic than what a child is, which you would never believe, because children are very energetic, but believe me, in the spirit form, woo! Oh, yes.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ask the Piro.
You know,
Go crazy.
they're awesome. But like I said, Pups knows a lot about spirits. A lot.
Kind of my job.
What's that, Pups?
I says, yep, it's my job.
Yeah, it has. It has been for 50 years. That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
It's been his job for 50 years. He's been around some of the best people ever known for paranormal. You know what I mean? Like, what could you ask for? You know what I mean? He's had some truly amazing experiences over his time.
Yeah, and a lot of great friends.
And a lot of great friends, yep. Hello, mascot. Yes, they do, and that's what I mean. I do very much treat like they're my children. They do feel like, even the adult spirits, I'm very loving and very inviting to them all. That's why, and they trust me in that. I've never gave them a reason to not. You know, we have an understanding. It's like when I'm unwell, if I'm like, I can be quite stubborn. If I'm unwell and I'm still going to try and stream, they'll make sure that I don't. Yeah, because they know I'm not well. And they look out for me in them sort of ways, because I can be quite stubborn sometimes. And Dash, please get on your bed. On your bed. I try to ignore when I'm not feeling good, and they don't like that. And they'll do something so I can't get on my stream, or they'll do it so that I feel that poorly that I won't get up to go and do anything. They'll make sure I stay in bed and I rest. You know what I mean? We've got this understanding and that of each other, and like, they'll be honest with me when I'm not up to doing what I want to do. They'll tell me, no, you're not ready yet. And then when I am, they'll go, yeah, you're fine, and they'll ease it back onto me. So, you know, they've seen me go through a lot of stuff as well, and it does upset them and anger them as well, and it affects them because it affects me. You know what I mean? Introduce my spirits. I've got many spirits, sweetheart. That is impossible. There are loads. My main ones are Chloe. There is Chloe, Jasmine, Maya, Carla, Sunshine, and Rosa. Then you've got Billy. You've got George. You have got Lily. Then you've got a couple of adult spirits that I mainly talk to is Phil. I've got my nanny, Sheila. I've got obviously Darius, Aura, and Defeater, Astro, and all them that come to me, Shakira, Abraxas. You've got my spirit children that are to do with my spirit protector, that are not children, by the way. They are a higher power. And then I've got Maggie and Margaret. And then I've got my best friend Tony, and I've got my uncle Brian, and my auntie Hilda, and my uncle Alonso. They are the spirits that I talk to on a regular basis, but I talk to other spirits as well. I have many, many, many spirits. They're not all the children's spirits either, and adult spirit names. There's loads. I have ones that stay with me on a regular basis. I have ones that come and go and visit. You know, but they've all had their link to heaven. and they've had their way to be chosen to where they want to be. Some of them have wanted to be with me for various reasons, and others go home to heaven and come back and visit. They just visit. And I've always got new spirits turning up, always. Hello, Thunder Bay. How are you? So I've got a lot of spirits, sweetheart. Same as Pups. Pups has got a lot of spirits that go to his house. Sometimes it's impossible to be able to count how many spirits you've got around you, because you get so many of them coming to you when you've got abilities and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I've always got a bunch in here anyway. Did Shelly come in?
We've got Thunder Bay Paranormal.
Oh, Shelly, hello, dear.
Hello, sweetness.
I can't see chat at the minute, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's why I was saying it out loud, because I weren't sure if you could see it. Hello, how are you, sweetheart? And hello from Pops, Danny.
There you go.
And everybody else. Hi, Sherry and Danny. How are you, sweetheart? You okay, Cindy? I hope you're all keeping well and safe.
I'm done.
What is it? Just fries?
Fries.
I would say if you want to let Spur have them.
Michelle, they're okay to ask things like that. That's what I want them to do, Michelle. If they don't ask me questions, then how are they going to know things, darling? Calm down. They're not doing anything wrong. They're just asking a question. If they turn out to be somebody that's not genuine, they won't be in the room no more. But they don't seem to be seeming funny at the moment. They're just asking me questions because they're wanting to know. Chill. I know you're protective of me, but not everybody's out to get me, sweetheart.
Good that she's on the ball, though.
Yeah, it is. That's why I'm saying I'm not having a go at her. I'm just saying, calm it. She is. She's very protective, and please don't take no offence by her. I've been through a lot, and a lot of my guys get defensive over me and stuff like that. So she don't mean no disrespect there. No, you don't have to leave. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, perfectly good.
Michelle's just very protective. I've been through a lot. A lot of them are. There's a lot of them that are.
Okay.
They do this in everybody's channels.
What's going on here?
Nan, I came here to chat with Sherry and others who I know. Who are you talking to, mascot? Go and get on your bed, please. I have let you out. You're doing my head in. There is nothing like that going on today because he's not here. On your bed.
Okay.
Stop it. Patrick, hello, my darling. He's really, really doing my head in. Just hang on a minute, guys. I'm going to try and let him out again. I'll be back in a minute. Keep the room going, Chris and that.
Okay.
Out there now.
So now
I told you. No, he's not coming. He's not coming today.
How's this gonna work?
So how are you been, Danny?
Not so bad. Not so bad. Just trying to get everything done and being slow. Hi, Shelly. How you doing there? Hey, Patrick. Kind of behind times here.
I've been feeling like that the whole past week.
Yeah. Good to see you too.
Hey, Patrick. Working so much and not being able to sleep and all that wonderful stuff.
Yep, I hear you. Yeah, like I say, I'm working on my haunted room and I'm working on my new office and I'm trying to get my living area cleaned up. And yeah, it's a big job.
Sweet.
But I'll get there sooner or later.
Yeah, but at least you can take your time at it, too.
That's it. Oh, it's the only thing I can do, one day at a time.
Yep. One day at a time or one piece at a time.
That's it. I'm thinking if they're going to put this as, I'm working on a design for my thing. I'm making a beach towel and a poster.
Cool.
But I think it's going to make it, I got a bad feeling about this.
I am
Well,
back.
hopefully it all worked out for you. Welcome back, Terry.
Welcome
you.
back. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
How's this going to work out anyway? Well, I'll just do it.
What's that, Pops?
Well, I'm making two things at once, and I don't know how they're going to list it.
Okay.
I guess we'll find
I've
out.
got to do some videos. I want to do my water ones and that today. I was going to go live tonight, guys, but I'm not feeling 100% brilliant. I'm still drained from stuff that happened yesterday. So I'm going to be going live tomorrow. I've got the equipment on charging. So I'll be live tomorrow for you guys, but I'm going to be putting some videos and stuff up on my private channel bit. And thank you for thinking of others, and love to you as well, sweetheart.
Let's see if this works.
You don't sound yourself, Danny. He's just busy at the moment. He's got his head sorting out some bits for his channel, I think.
Who said that?
Patrick said, yes, you don't sound yourself, Danny.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
I'm okay. I'm just tired, and
Austin.
yeah, I've been trying to work on my channel and helping out a couple other people, and I got all the stuff I've been doing. I just
Exactly.
kind of wore myself out a bit. But I'm okay.
That's the same reason with me, guys. I had to help some people yesterday, and I've had other people up for a few days as well that have needed help, and then obviously focusing on the channel and with the little streams that I have been in, like supporting other people, I'm just a bit worn down. And thank you for welcoming me back through the veil, and Mascot and Girly Girl, Patrick, and I think
Sherry.
of others.
Sherry.
Sherry.
before we leave, ask it
Yes.
if you'd like to be a part of that. You know, the whole COVID-19 thing.
If-
The whole like
Say that again, sweet.
sending spirits over and stuff.
Well, we got planned after the
Yeah.
COVID-19 thing is done and over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, we'd made some plans, didn't we? We was going to do some plans where we was going to do streams where the candles are lit, and then we was thinking about doing these streams where we can help the spirits to cross over and help them to understand what's happened and stuff like that. We thought it'd be a good worldwide thing and set off like balloons or something out of respect, but we had to look into. I know it's okay over here, but if you can't set off balloons, you can put lights outside and stand outside for a couple of minutes while we set off our ones, and then you're still there doing it. I just thought it'd be very, very nice to do that, but obviously at the minute it's still very new. Lots of stuff still going on.
Right.
We need it to settle, and you've got to be careful how you tread with stuff like this, because there's a lot of people that have been affected by it.
Right.
Yeah.
And we don't want to be doing it too soon and upsetting people
Right.
and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like if they come to you and ask for the help, then we'll get the stuff. And if they're there and they want the help, we'll do it. But then we'll do a big one
Well, you've already had
more later down the line.
so. Austin.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just like to get a lot of people involved in it, you know.
Oh, and the candle and all that stuff, yeah. But the one that I said, and then Chris said that he agreed and we were going to do, that needs to be laid off for a little bit. Obviously, if we can get the bits. If they turn up and there's like they want help, then we can do a stream. You know what I mean? But at the minute, it's raw. And a lot of people have been affected by it and want to be treading on people's feet.
I always say
You know what I mean?
prayers. That's
And I've been affected by it as well, and I've been ill with it, and I'm still not 100%, and I just don't want to. I don't want to be upsetting people at the minute.
Right.
Right.
I understand.
You know what I mean? That's the last thing I want. And YouTube's a big social media, and a lot of people watch it. So that's what I'm saying. You know,
Yeah.
the last thing I want is somebody's angry relative coming in saying you're disrespectful and stuff like that, because they would probably think it was, even though we're trying to help. You know, a lot of people are mourning and hurting at the minute.
Right. I understand that.
Okay, Mr. Chinga Man,
Cody, Austin, would you take
heart and love light and be well.
If you're gonna come in here, you can at least come in and say hi to Auntie Sherry.
Hi, Auntie Sherry.
Hello, Austin.
Alright, did you buy Mom the globes?
Not yet. No.
Not yet, but I
What?
will.
I don't owe her the 2 globes now because I gave you the money
No,
for
we
them.
know that.
No. Like someone come over my thing the other day and said about that, and I just said virus thing, and then like I've been speaking to her and helping and stuff, but I try not to go in that area because you know it's very raw and very new at the minute, and they're angry and upset people, and I'm one of them, like all of you guys. You know what I mean? This has been awful, so we don't want to be upsetting one another, do we? And stuff like that. We need to be careful.
Jerry, I grab my cross and I start saying the Lord's Prayer. Every little bit helps. So,
That's what I'm saying. I do my daily prayers and I put them into my blessings and my prayers. If any of them feel they can go, they go. You know what I mean? Like I try not to make a big thing out of it, because it is a big thing and a lot of people are involved in this. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
You know, there's no point in a couple of months us deciding to do a massive stream where we do all this, because it might upset a lot of people. That's got to be later down the line if they come to us for the help, which, you know, they more than likely will, some of them, but
And I feel that some of them are already
You've
coming.
got to tread carefully.
Right.
Bye bye, Mr. Chinga, Mr. Chinga, man. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart.
Okay, I'm gonna get off of here and try to relax for half an hour. I gotta take George to another doctor's appointment. So
Oh,
Okay, Pops. Well, thank you for coming on. Love you.
much
love
love.
you too.
Danny.
Love, light, and blessings. Bye, Astro, as well, and the spirits.
Bye,
Say-
Astro.
They say bye. Blessings, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.
Love you. Bye.
Okay, Danny.
Love you all too. Bye bye.
Bye, 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 Pops. Bye, 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 bye. Mwah. Yeah, Pops is going for a rest. He needs to have a rest, and that sometimes he needs to recharge, and that.
Well, he's got to take somebody to the doctor.
Well, I actually did get to rest a little bit last night.
Yes, his bed was absolutely.
I slept all the way through the night
Yeah.
That's good.
until almost 10 o'clock.
What happens
This
when you got a new bed? Would anyone night up?
Come on, Coffin.
Right, here's the link. I'm going to put it in the room. I'm giving you a couple of minutes, then I'm taking it down. If you want to come up, hit that link.
Come on, Coffin.
Chris,
You need to come up.
what kind of mattress do they call this? Sleep rest. Easy
Sleep
rest?
memory.
Sleep memory. It's got.
Excuse me.
And it's twice as thick as a regular mattress. And I mean, for big people, there's a lot of support in it, and it's so comfortable.
Vegas is there. Hello, my Vegas.
Hey,
Hello,
oh,
sweetheart.
God. I
Hey,
just woke
girl.
up.
It's all right. Don't worry. I don't look much better.
We see the bed head.
Major bedhead.
It's okay.
Hey, Susie, you see my shirt?
No, I haven't. Let me see it.
Oh
No, it's in the. I thought I sent you the link for it.
Oh, I didn't get it.
It's on Teespring.
Oh, it's on Teespring?
Yeah.
All right, I'll look it up. I haven't got my
Exactly.
stimulus yet, but when I do, I'm going to buy t-shirts.
When I picked that up, I thought a lot of Sherry because I like her smile, you know. And I mean, I not only took a smile away, boys, but with her smile, you know, that's what I kept picturing. I was like, "Yep, go ahead, hit on me."
Give me
I'll
a
smile
second.
and say, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh, she also has a mug up too.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, mascot wants to come up.
Sherry,
If you want to come up, mascot, hit the link. Nothing negative though. Positive or nothing.
Sherry, you got merch now?
I have, my sweetheart.
Oh, when I get my stimulus, I'm buying everybody's merch.
Right, well, what I'll do is later after the stream, I'll send you, because I've got two shop links because I can't put them in together for some reason, but they all run off the same thing. So I'll send you both the shop links so you can have a look.
Okay.
'Cause there's a few
I can
different.
do that right now for you, Sherry.
You can put it up if you want and show people if you want, so they can kind of get an idea of what there is.
Okay.
Is this where I have to share the screen so you come up full? How do I do that?
We bought
I would have to send the invite.
4 things from Sherry so far.
There you go. Susie, I sent
Hi,
her.
Mr. Gander.
Then you
I
heard.
mean, sorry, wrong guy. Mascot.
Yeah. Mr. Ding. Yeah, no, mascot.
Nah, you're cool.
I know how
Hi,
to breathe.
everybody.
No.
Hi, Sherry.
I went to
Hey, Chris.
college.
Hey,
How you doing, mascot?
Hey, Misty.
give me one.
How's your mom doing?
Mom's doing well. She's
Still in the
sleeping.
coma?
That's all she does. Sleeps.
Oh.
But my sister's going to
Through
see
the
her
veil has
with her
merch as well.
today. Yeah,
All
she's.
those wonderful people, yep.
Mhm. All the nurses are doing everything they can do for her, but they're taking care of others, of course.
So she got it?
There you go, Sherry.
See, when your blood sugar is really, really low, you go to a coma
I'm
It's
diabetic.
like a sugar coma.
Well,
You
no, that's
just don't
usually
wake
when your
up.
sugar's high. You go into a sugar coma.
Okay.
When it's really high, that's when you go into a coma.
Sherry,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
diabetic, so I understand.
that's
Oh,
also
Good.
man, I'm
Sherry.
sorry.
Her blood sugar was like down to 30s.
Oh, that's not good either.
No.
No.
Oh, man.
Oh,
All,
those are
all,
cool.
all she has to do is eat.
These are my merches, guys.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
Oh, I like the angel wings ones.
yes, dude, we've already bought 4 things from her.
Oh, did ya? Oh, you got leggings too?
There's the ones I like. The one with
Yay.
the face on it.
Hey, Sid.
Oh, I
hey,
like that.
Hi, honey.
Is that Wes?
No,
Huh?
so yeah, these are my merchandises, guys. So you've got t-shirts, you've got leggings. The leggings have got "Stay Spooky." Then it's got "When You Sleep, the Spirits Creep." Then you've got one that
Oh,
says "Stay Spooky" and "PWI Fam."
I like
I love
that.
it.
I like the
Beautiful.
ones with the
I
angel
know.
wings too.
And
but
then
those
you've got
ones I like.
Yeah,
towels and
I like the pillow.
posters.
I
Because
And
I'm
like
always
that
constantly
one.
bubbling.
why don't you click on them individually, Chris, so they can actually see them properly instead of you tallying up and down?
Oh, hey, Michelle. You can see you pop in.
What does it
Hey,
say?
how are you?
When you
Good.
sleep, the spirits creep. I like that.
I like that. Stay spooky. Stay spooky. I love that
Stay
song.
spooky.
It's cute.
Oh, I like that one.
It's pretty too.
Stay
I ended
spooky.
up buying both of them for the wife.
You can have different colours for the cups, guys, as well, as you can see there. So it ain't just one colour. You can have different colours. Some of them I haven't done colours on, some I have. You can see that some of them I was just learning how to do it. Thank you.
Then I get
And then here's a beach towel she has.
Oh, you have
Yeah, that's
beach
pretty.
towels? Oh, neat.
Mm.
I love the wings.
I haven't been to the beach in so long.
I know me. I live in a desert, so I don't get to the beach very often.
No, I missed it.
Pillows.
I love that pillow. That pillow
The
is
towel
gorgeous.
is awesome. I absolutely
Gorgeous.
love
Yeah.
Is that a pillow?
Yes,
the
ma'am.
towel. I do love the
Oh, I
towel.
like.
Isn't
got-
that beautiful, that pillow? I
I
love
love
it.
the color, and I love the wings.
every time Michelle comes in the room, I don't want to call her Michelle. I'm gonna say Michelle, like when she says it. It's so pretty. I love it. Michelle.
Then she
Hey,
got
Sherry.
wall hangers.
Not
Oh.
Siri, Sherry. My iPad. Can I help you? My sister always prays to angels. And she said, and she was going on a walk, and she says, give me a sign that you are here with me. Can you leave a rose quartz in my path? And now we're in the desert. She took a walk, and she's looking, and she's like, well, and she's about to give up. She turns around, and something catches like a sunlight uh, 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 off of a rock, and she's like, "What the heck?" So she went to go look at
do
it,
all of the views on them so they can see them side views as well, Chris, because that's the back.
and
I got
And
it.
then you've got sideways when you sleep. And then the other side says the spirits creep.
that's cool.
Cool. That's awesome.
But anyway, so she's walking, and she finds a rose quartz in her path. So she was like, "Okay, the angels are here with me." Now you don't find rose quartz in the middle of the desert.
I have got a blanket there is a blanket on there, because obviously the blankets now are quite pricey, but that's because you get the bedding thing inside it, same as the pillow. So when you order the blanket and that, my blanket's got my saying on it: when you sleep, the spirits creep, stay spooky. I've got that on one of my blankets.
Nice. I like the bag.
And then I've done a bag for the ladies.
I like that. What size does the leggings go up to?
Extra large.
Huh?
Only extra large, yeah. My stomach is fat ever since I had the GI infection.
I gotta have a 2X.
My ass.
Yeah, me too, I think.
Is that is it European sizes or is it universal?
Universal, I think.
Okay.
You have them in black?
Yeah, I like black.
I've got white, blue, red. There is no black.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, because of the same. Man.
Go and lay down, please.
Well, I like the red one.
Stop looking.
Red is nice.
I like the purple.
Purple, right.
Oh, my favorite
blue.
color.
Royal blue.
Ooh, that's nice. Aqua. Cool. I'm trying to design on Teespring, but I don't know how to work it. Every time I go, you know where it says text, if you want to put text, because I want to put Vegas Ghost Girls. It just says text. I erased it, and then in the corner it says text. And I'm like, I don't want a shirt that says text.
No, you click on it. When you go onto it, you make it a bit bigger and you click on it and you delete what the text bit and you write your word in it.
Yeah.
I did, and it wouldn't do it. I don't know why. Maybe because I was doing it from my phone. I think we need to go on a computer.
It's a lot easier.
What is that? Is that a wall?
Huh?
What is that? A calendar? Or a tab?
No, this is your blanket. Fleece blanket.
That's my blanket, guys. It's a fleece blanket.
Oh, nice.
And it's got PWI down. When you sleep, the spirits creep, stay spooky.
Then you got a pillow in different colors. A poster.
Yeah, XL's what the leggings go up to.
That's it?
From what I know.
Yes.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
one X?
Yep.
Damn, I gotta lose another 20 pounds.
You're funny.
It's silly because you would have thought they would go higher in the sizes, wouldn't you? You'd think they'd be bigger, but
Well, the bigger you are, the more they're going to have to charge too. Do that with clothes.
Oh, you have a hoodie. Oh, wow. I like hoodie.
That's nice.
And of course, they all will say PWI fam on the back of them.
It don't get cold
and then
enough
you've
to
got
wear
the
a
hoodies.
hoodie here. You know? Maybe in December.
But I'm starting a collection of mugs. I've got to get a Shorty mug. I've got to get Guinness mug. I'll get a mug for you when you get yours out, Vegas.
I got
I'll be
yours.
back in 2 minutes, guys. I'm just going to go through a loop.
Okay.
I got a Braxis mug.
Yeah.
Well,
they're expensive. They're like $25 for a cup.
And I bought 2 of them yesterday.
Yeah.
Very nice stuff. I love her stuff.
Yeah.
As soon as I get a credit card, I'm going to buy things from you guys.
Oh,
I'm waiting for my stimulus because I'd be broke.
I can't remember which one we got. I think it's that one, but I'm not sure. The one with her hand up by her face.
I don't
I
know.
like that one.
But that's hers.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming. We got a Peony and Crip, the Crip set, and then we got the shirts that we ordered, then the mugs, and then
And more or less, both
another
store fronts
shirt.
are the same.
Another shirt from Shorty. But Vegas, if you need
I
help,
love that pillow though. Really.
I guess if you need help with it, I bet Chris will help you through it.
It's not hard to set up or do. The only reason why I don't scroll all the way up to the top, because I don't need people getting her email address.
Right, yeah, no.
Yeah, they're my shops in the room, guys. I'm back.
Mm.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Chris.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Welcome
You're
back.
Thank you, sweet.
welcome.
Thank you, Through the Veil. I think I done pretty well for somebody that's not very clued up on the laptop. I think I done very well with the merchandises.
She did.
Yes, you did. It's very
Yeah.
good design.
And then that's all she was doing yesterday.
I've got a very creative mind and stuff, but it's
Yeah.
just getting
Sign are
it
you, Sherry?
there to do it. You know what I mean?
It doesn't help when she got somebody over here in Virginia pushing her towards it.
Sherry, what sign are you?
I am a Capricorn.
Ah, Cappy. My brother's a Cap. Very, very responsible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very grounded.
Obviously,
grounded too.
I
I'm a
will have
Virgo.
some new merches coming out because I know that at some point I know that Coffin's drawn me a wolf with the moon to represent my spirit name, and I'm wanting to put that onto a t-shirt and have red wolf.
Cool.
So it's going to be like my red wolf merch for my spirit name and that.
Nice.
Awesome sauce.
You're out.
And he's painting me a skull, so
Which we already paid for.
Yeah. I have the skull on the shirt.
It's hard, isn't it, Through the Veil? Like, I'm not very computer savvy. Like, that's why there is two shops, because I've got no clue how to put them into one thing or what. So I've got two shops, but luckily it doesn't. It's all linked to one email and one thing. You know what I mean? So it's not really interfered with. So.
Right.
But yeah, no, I did enjoy doing them. I did. Like, I've got so many ideas, and I thought I'll just put them on the t-shirts and everything. See what the guys think. They're either going to say they don't like it or they do. I thought you probably would, but
you had to do is show her how to set it up, and then when she figured that out, it took off from there.
yeah, I didn't have a clue how to do it, and Chris showed me how to do it all, and Missy, and then obviously that was it. Then couldn't stop me.
That's all she was doing, pretty much. Just whoa, shit, Sophia!
Austin, get the dog.
She's getting your batteries. Sophia, she knocked over the batteries.
Back to the charger, please.
Hi, baby. Don't do that again. Yeah, don't do. Get me out of here and say don't do that again. Yeah, you're confusing, child.
Chris, have you finished with the matches?
Bed? Did you swallow a battery? No one probably went under the bed. Rolled.
No, you're not allowed to eat. You're not allowed to eat.
Hi, Austin.
Hi.
Chris, have you finished with the merches?
He's in the bathroom.
Well, I thought she
okay.
crib.
You can go ahead and close it out, Sherry.
Yeah, you can close it out.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, guess where I'm gonna go investigate once this lockdown is done?
Yeah,
There we
hopefully
go.
soon, right?
Go on.
Yeah, the Pioneer Saloon. Have you ever heard of the Pioneer
Where are you going to
Saloon?
go?
You have?
I have kind
Yeah,
of.
well,
I've
I'm
heard the
gonna go
name.
investigate because it's just outside of Vegas, and that's where Clark Gable's wife airplane crashed while he was waiting for her. He was sitting at the bar at
Oh,
Pioneer, and she's known to haunt the bathroom.
oh no.
But they also have
Oh, I
like
think I do
it's
know.
very
Yeah.
active place. They have bullet holes in the wall and from back in the 1800s, and it's an old saloon. But they say the most activities in the back of the saloon outside. And I was like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, but it's like $150 for the night. But I'll pay it, you know, once I get my
That's the
skip
thing. When
no.
it's really cool places, you do have to put your hand in your pocket a little bit.
I
Don't
know
you?
that's the only thing that sucks.
Susie,
Yeah.
you better not forget about August 8th.
What?
You better not forget about August 8th.
August what?
August 8th.
August 8th.
Oh no, hell no! I'm putting money away for that.
You better
I'm
be.
putting away. I got a little savings account just for Virginia.
Sherry, I looked up your zodiac.
Hey, and guess what? Oh, you
Yeah.
know that. Yeah, they
Pretty
do.
cool.
So,
Found you a nice picture with everything you got to know about yourself. It's pretty cool.
hey, hey,
Mhm.
hey.
Yeah, I kind of wish I could send it to you, but
She grabbed something, Austin. I don't know what she grabbed. But she took off like a bat out of you know what.
Mhm.
You know what? I
Well.
like that.
Yeah, no.
I'm keeping it PG.
Go and lay down, please.
trying.
Go and lay down.
I'm trying to keep it PG. It's not easy, but I'm trying.
Yeah.
I do apologise about my dog moaning. He's in the mood because of this lockdown thing and because of me not being able to go out. He gets moany. I've been putting him out in the
Okay.
in the garden and that. Normally my neighbour takes him, but today he's not around, so he's sitting here whinging.
He's like, Mommy, I want to go.
You're a Capricorn as well through the veil. That is
Yeah.
awesome.
What's
When's
up?
your birthday, sweet?
Sherry, I'll give it to Chris and I'll have him give it to you.
Okay, thank you, mascot.
I mean, if I don't know how to give it to you on your. I don't have Facebook. As soon as I move to the new house, I'm gonna get Facebook. So if anybody wants to have my Facebook, be cool.
Susie.
Yeah.
You remember how
Lay down.
the lady was telling you about me and Chris being born in June, right?
What?
Our birthday, me and Chris's birthday is June 7th and 8th, right?
Yes.
Well, Short Fry is June 7th.
No.
Yeah.
You're all Geminis.
My birthday was April 5th on Palm Sunday
Mine's 16th.
Oh, really?
16th of January.
See,
of January. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm a Libra, so I get along with everybody.
My mom's a Libra.
Yeah, my birthday's September 30th.
I'm a Virgo.
Are you? My sister.
Yeah, I'm an Aries.
And brother. What's
I'm an
your
Aries.
birthday?
Yeah.
Stubborn.
I'm the chick.
April 5th.
I'm the chick.
No, mascot. When's your birthday?
September. I'm a
Birthday through
Virgo.
the veil.
September? Yeah, my
Capricorn.
sister's the 14th. My brother's the 19th. And I have
Oh,
a friend that's a
16th.
Virgo, September 11th. Oh, what a birthday. 9/11.
That was my
Oh,
mom's
God, no.
anniversary.
Oh.
That's your anniversary?
My mom and dad.
Oh.
So everybody does something on that day.
But there you are.
Are you okay?
There you are. I found you. Got too many people.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to go to Texas anymore, Vegas.
Yeah, I know. I talk to Shonda every day anyway. Yeah, she's gonna be coming out there to live.
Uh-oh. Can she handle a Brexit?
Yeah.
Well, we're soon. No!
She's up there. And she
Huh?
on the other side. The other
But
side.
yes, guys, that was
Whoa.
WI merchandise that I was showing off for you.
Sorry, my cat's missing.
I
Very
will
nice.
go ahead and
Thank
put the
you.
links in.
Thank you for looking at them, and I hope you liked them.
Very cool.
Hey, Chris, I'm sending you a picture on Discord. Can you give it to Sherry? It's something I saw. I thought she'll love it.
Okay.
I think it's an awesome picture, and you need a new picture, Sherry. So Zodiac's our sign. So figure it out, and I think you'll love this. It's so you. I'm just saying that's nice.
You draw?
Yeah, I draw, I paint, I do everything. But I looked up this picture on Zodiac. I sorry, I'm stuttering.
It's okay.
I looked up Zodiacs a lot.
Yeah. See, now, they say Gemini's are the light side. And the
There you go,
dark
Sherry.
side, right? Well, I'm light, Chris is dark. And then since me and Shorty are
Thank you,
both,
sweet.
since me and Shorty, I'm the light side, she's the dark side.
So you're surrounded by two darks to your light.
Yep.
You're screwed.
But you do have light, so ha.
Not really.
Light. Oh,
I just thought it was funny when I said it.
Chris. Don't forget.
I can't wait for August 8th.
Oh, they have a saying under that picture, Sherry. Here's a saying of that Capricorn picture. It's Capricorn, why people are afraid of you. Torsen tolerant. I don't know. What that
Okay,
means,
through the
but,
veil.
yeah.
Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. And it's really cool that we shared the same birth month.
Sherry's one of those dangerous minds.
There ain't nothing dangerous about her mind.
She knows how to use it. Spiritual or whatever it may be.
Yeah, my new room has got a big window, so my sisters are going to make it into my art studio.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
Yeah, my niece got me a whole art set, paint, drawing, everything.
Yeah, I just bought myself my own easel so that I have something to paint on instead of the fucking table. Oh, excuse me.
Just to be cheap.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear that.
Vegas, a cheap idea. You don't have to spend a lot of money on pork. I get dinner plates, hard, those oval shape. I get those. Those are cheap, and you get 100 of them. And if you screw up, you can just throw it away. You don't have to worry.
Yeah, that's true.
But you can just, I tell my nephew or my niece, my youngest niece loves drawing. So I was like, I gave her a whole bag of dinner plates, and she was like, "Why'd you get me all these?" It's like, you love to draw. These are
yeah. Well, I got a bunch.
It's like a practice.
That was my major in school. In high school was art. I took drawing, and painting, I took ceramics, and I love to draw. It's therapeutic.
Right.
Very
I'm not very good at drawing. I'm not very good at drawing, but I have got a
I
good
draw
mind.
more people than animals. I can't draw animals for shit.
Gary, all you have to do is just text us, the people that you know how to draw. Just text us what you wanted, and we'll draw it. I have a little friend who loves spiders and skulls. I looked up Australian skull spiders, and they're real. They're pretty freaking awesome. Chris, I'll show you a picture of one.
Okay.
It's really cool. It's really if
Okay.
They're
anybody's
sending
scared of
out love
spiders,
and
do not
blessings
look
to
it
all
up.
of the world and to the angels.
Okay, you guys are talking about drawing and stuff, right? Well, my kids were playing with Play-Doh one day, and they came to me and they're like, "Mommy, make me a puppy." Well, I made a puppy, and so he's like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "It's art in the eyes of a blind person. Okay, it's a puppy. Leave me alone."
Not bad.
If it was let's put it this way. If that was a puppy, I would have put a bullet in it to put it out of its misery so it did not have to go through the pain and suffering that it was going through.
Well, then they said, "Mom, what's the name?" And I'm like, "Taco."
That's funny.
I could have said a piece of food. It didn't look right. I tried.
Then she did another one, and she said it was a bird, and it looked like that one fish I was showing on my stream that everybody got disgusted over. Sherry. Not just trying to mention one of the people's names, but Sherry.
Oh.
You know the fish I'm talking about, don't you, Sherry?
It was.
Oh yeah,
I
I do.
I like drawing more landscapes and people. If I paint landscape.
Yeah, landscape's awesome.
I love drawing trees and painting trees, and for some reason, maybe because I'm from upstate New York, I just miss it so much. That's why I like trees. Because in the desert, there's no trees, just dirt.
That's what I'm saying. Saying I'm a nature person. I love being around woodland and nature and
That's fun. Thinking about taking Sherry when she gets here to take her outlook and out there by Graham Forge or Graham's Mansion. And possibly to the dam so we can go find that tunnel.
yeah, that sounds good. I would be very happy with a tunnel.
Well, you would not be too happy if you ever see the road.
Why?
Why?
The road that was washing out that I was telling you about?
Oh, the one that's falling down?
Yes. Down the edge of the mountain.
Off of 100-foot drop.
And it's like 100-foot drop.
Yeah, well, we don't want to be going too near to that, do we, really?
If it's too bad, I'll turn around.
Yeah, right. Good looking better place.
Oh, I found a place.
Yeah, but you still gotta go on that road.
During the summer, I'll go down and see what it looks like.
You'll get walking now.
No, I will not.
Okay?
I'm too lazy to walk. I'm like in Austin. Oh,
Hello, Bubba Chambers. How are you?
Hi, Bubba.
Hey, Bubba. If you scroll up, you can see Sherry's merchandise.
She's under the blanket.
You messed up my bed.
Yeah. Got him out of here.
Yep.
Would you get a new bed?
Yes.
Oh, that's why you slept like a baby.
Yeah.
It's so comfortable. Oh my god.
Is it? Nice.
Yes.
Is it memory foam?
Yes.
It's like double.
Well, it's called a sleep memory bed. So the top of memory foam, and then you got your stiff springs underneath it.
Oh, okay.
On the other bed, I can feel the springs coming up and poking.
Bubba said his voice is broken.
Aww. Sorry, Bubba.
Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Bubba.
It's probably all the partying from the cookout. See, that's what you do. That's what you get. You're bragging about cooking out, barbecuing. Yeah. Karma's a witch.
Karma's in Austin. Don't need to be speaking like that on your auntie's show.
Hi again, Michelle.
Get over
Hi,
here.
hon. How are you?
Yeah, she fell out, didn't she? I just could put her back in.
Yeah. I guess it's just my Wi-Fi, I guess, or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is bad everywhere at the minute.
Yeah, mine always goes in and out. It's really a pain. Plus, I'm on a cell phone, you know? It's just, I'm on a cell phone, so it's like, oof, pain.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's why I need to go for cell phone too.
If you want to come up, Bubba, you can come up. There's a link there. We've got room for one more, I think. Yeah.
I think it's not enough from.
Weird when your laptop stinks more than your cell phone.
No, that was you.
No, that was no. I think she.
My laptop actually is alright, apart from when the charger don't want to work properly.
Raise your hand, Susie.
The dog's raising her paw.
Why am I raising my hand?
So
horrible.
It's 1.
It's 5 against 1.
Why am I raising my hand?
Because Missy farted, and she was trying to pass it on to the dog.
Oh.
Right, Bubba. Who thinks Austin farted?
Oh.
Why'd you get that out of the safe?
Because I can.
I have been to 1,000 Islands and Clayton. Wow.
What? What is that?
Vegas, my dear friend. I have been to 1,000 Island and Clayton.
I don't know where that is.
Oh, I can't read the chat. That's the only thing that stinks with my cell phone.
What's 1,000 Island in Clayton?
What is it thinking of
Over
others?
here in Vegas?
Wow, I was walking.
Oh.
Why are you chopping your bike in half, Bubba? Is Coffin still in the room?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, why are you cutting your bike in half, Bubba? I'll watch it.
Start over.
I might have a tear.
He's starting over with it again, he's saying.
I don't understand.
Go and get on your bed.
Hi, handsome. Go there. Get over here.
You should make it a stretch limo bike.
It's pouring over here. It's even thundering and lightning a little bit.
Vegas, this is way up north in New York on the river.
Oh, Clayton in New York. Okay.
Or
Is
claim
it
from the deepest, darkest parts of your mind.
Get on your bed.
is it in the Hudson Valley? Like up by Highland or New Gulf, Poughkeepsie? That's where my brother lives.
All right.
He lives up on Highland.
I read back people.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I can understand that, Bubba. I would shed tears too.
What happened?
He's cutting his
He's going to
Funny.
chop his motorbike in half to
Uh-oh.
restart over again.
What? What? Sis, what happened?
Bubba Chambers, he's got a bike that he's making up and he's going to chop it in half and restart it again.
Oh, right. What happened to it? Did you say?
He just wants to start over.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
he's doing it up.
Gotta get some coffee.
Mm-mm.
Love you too,
Mm-mm.
my son.
I love my fam here. I love you guys.
I love you too,
I
sweet.
do.
Love you all.
Thank you, sweetie. I love you, sis.
Love you lots.
I love you too.
It's good to share the love.
Yes.
I know. We need
So
that.
much easier than spreading hate.
It
hate. I hate it.
Yeah.
I've always been always an outcast with my Aunt Kate. I miss her so bad. Me and her were like the black sheep in the family.
Well, Susie,
Yeah.
when you come here, I'll spread the love for you.
What does that mean?
You do the spot you don't want me to go by myself too. Like
I've been telling you, Chris, and that reading yesterday.
Oh yeah,
Hello,
Sherry.
Coffin, you're in the room.
Sherry, I want
Yes.
to let you know anytime you want to.
Yeah, I
Anytime
know.
you want to get a reading,
Yeah, Ricky.
message me.
Say that again, sweet.
If you ever want to get your tarot reading, I just message me in Messenger.
I would like to get a tarot reading at some point.
Yeah,
There's some
I'd love to.
interesting things happening. I'd like to see what way the spirits are taking it.
Right. Yeah. So just message me when you have time or whatever, and
I have time most of the time, sweet. I ain't got nothing to do today until
yeah, me
tomorrow
either.
evening. But apart from a few videos I've got to put up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty much like being in a retirement home, or we don't have nothing to do. Just to have fun. We're just here to have fun. That's what we're doing. We're just trying to have fun.
Exactly. Make life interesting.
What's fun?
If not, we're gonna go mad.
Oh, thinking of others, you're so lovely. Northern
What'd you say?
New York
Right.
reminds me of you ladies, both so lovely. Oh, thank you.
Except for you won't find anybody in New York, I don't think that could talk like Siri.
I don't know what it is about you guys and my accent. I just think it's normal. Hello, Woody Radio. How are you?
I love your accent.
Okay,
Everybody says that.
I love
guys,
it.
let's take a poll.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you guys
What's up?
say aye, but the ones in the chat, do you think the British accent or the proper English accent is sexy as hell? Put a 1 in the chat.
Yeah, I.
You guys can just ignore that comment.
I
Believe it, yeah.
singing.
I do.
1, 2, 3,
I do.
1, 1.
5.
And
I
with
put mine in the private because I can't do it in
6,
regular.
then. Because of Vegas, that's 6.
And with
Oh hell yeah! Sorry, Sharon.
7. Hello,
Definitely gotta
Tony.
include
Hey,
me.
English and
Master,
Australian
to coughing. Thank you, darling.
Mhm.
Hey Tony.
Hi, Tony.
How are you, my Tony, darling?
Hi, Tony. How are you, sweetheart?
Did you see your name
Tony,
on the
Tony,
shirt,
Tony.
Tony?
Hi, Tony.
Mhm.
My fellow Vegas person.
Hello, who's ever in here? I can't see chat. But hello.
8 people so far that have said that. So yeah, okay.
I got Tony on the
Oh,
California.
well, okay. Now,
But when Sherry is
anyone,
pissed, her accent is awesome. Ah, yeah, it does go a bit
I
nuts
love
when
it
I'm
when
in
you
the
do
mood.
that.
oh, Grant,
Aw.
I had my phone. Now,
Mhm.
whoever thinks people that speak Spanish has an awesome and sexy accent, doesn't matter if it's male or female. Put one in the
I'm
chat.
Spanish, Irish, Dutch, and Polish, but I
Me,
don't know. I don't have
sure
a
thing.
accent.
I'm Irish, Italian, Scottish, and English.
Cool.
You
I'm
forgot
62% Irish, Scottish, and English. And then the
Okay,
rest is Italian.
My mom is
about.
Spanish, Irish, and Dutch, and my dad's pure Polish. But you would think he's Italian. Like his skin color is so dark
Oh, really?
that you would consider him like Italian.
Uh-huh.
Because Polish are usually more white.
Yeah, they're very pale.
Me and my Aunt Kate used to always say that my grandmother had an affair with the mailman.
And that's from my mom. My mom was the only blonde out of
It
7
was so
kids.
funny.
My mom
That's
was the only
okay,
blonde
Tony.
out of 7 kids, and they kept saying that's the mailman's kid. No, everybody had brown hair,
I'm
dark
funny.
complexion. My mom was very
That's for
fair.
German, but my Spanish street
Right? See?
makes it even hotter.
I hear Spanish all the time, so I don't think it's sexy. But you don't hear English all the time, so that's
I love the England accent.
England and
See, I don't
Australia.
hear a lot of Spanish, so to me, Spanish is absolutely lovely.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
hear
what
it
you
all
said
the
the
Right.
other day.
Mhm.
She,
time.
what she told me the other day, she said she thought it was hot.
Yeah, it is because it's a different language, and you're wondering what they're saying to you, innit? And it's like,
Yeah.
as long as it's a good stuff.
Sherry, that's why
I can understand Ozzy Osbourne, even in his like mumble.
Yeah,
I can still understand Ozzy.
My
Can you? Yeah.
my cousin Braden lives with Kelly, and Jack are his best friends, and we're friends with Ozzy's family.
Oh, you really?
Yeah, he's a
That's
pro
awesome.
skateboarder,
Awesome.
and him and Kelly they live together. They're not just as friends; they're like brother and sister. And he's best friends with Jack, and every time he sees Ozzy, he's like, "So when are you marrying my daughter?" He's like, "She's my
That's
sister.
cute.
I
Oh my
can't."
I met Ozzy like in my 30s. I got to sit on his lap and everything. He gave me a kiss on the cheek.
How
Yeah,
nice.
on one of my videos. You'll see it. Yeah, a picture of me with Ozzy. I was born in my 30s. I mean, God, that's 70 years ago.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I got a picture of my
Things have
uncle
changed.
with Kelly. My uncle Steve.
Right.
That's his father.
Yeah,
My
LOL
cousin's
was
father.
Woody. Yep, superpower.
Mm.
Yeah, no, also he's really cool.
Love Ozzy.
I love him.
Isn't he?
Such a sweetheart.
Thank you.
So is Sharon. I
I
love
know. I
Sharon.
love him too.
Yeah, Sharon's cool.
I know.
Tony,
I'm glad he's doing good with that stem cell.
Yeah,
He's
I was
starting
just
to feel
gonna
better.
say that he's doing remarkable since he went to
Yes.
Switzerland or something.
I was supposed to
they
see
did
him in
this-
June, but then his Parkinson's got to him.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you
But
know,
he made a new album.
we got our ticket. Right.
He made
Yes.
a new album.
The Ordinary Man.
Tour.
Yeah, he was supposed to, hon.
Yeah.
But then the Parkinson's got to him. Parkinson's 2 got to him, and then
Right.
he had to cancel everything. We got our money back. We actually were going to go to Pennsylvania to go and see him, because they weren't playing in the PNC, and we weren't going to go to New York City because my friend
Right.
Danny doesn't like going all the way in the
too
city.
crazy.
You know, we're
Yeah.
in New Jersey, but you know,
Oh, are
he
you?
hates New York City. He doesn't like it.
Do you know where Rockland County is in New York?
Sorry. Henry.
Yeah, that's where my best friend Danny lives. He lives in New City, New York.
Oh, no way.
He
I'm
li-
from Muncie in Spring Valley.
yeah, I'm in Bergen County. I'm in Mahwah,
Oh my
Mahwah, New Jersey.
God. Hey,
Uh-huh.
neighbors.
We're right next to each other, girl. I
Back
can't wait for this
home.
quarantine to get over with.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Guys, I don't know if
Yeah.
you seen what Woody put in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
but he put a great
Let's
drinking
just show
game.
the sandwich.
Every time I hit my vape, everybody takes a shot.
Oh, we'd
I
be
think he
drunk in
wants
like
cool.
a half an hour.
get drunk.
He wants us to get drunk. I wouldn't mind that right about now.
Yeah, I don't have any alcohol,
Oh my god.
Dude,
Oh
if
god,
we
I don't
do
have any
that, then
alcohol,
we'll be
so I don't
drunk
think
in
I could
half an
do
hour.
that. But right, I would be drunk in like 2 minutes. Pam, what happened to Michelle? I don't know. Oh my god, I've been drinking so many years. Oh my god. He knocked me right in my butt.
More water in that.
Oh. Oh.
Tony, I have a shirt down on me.
Okay, Tony.
What?
She asked me to send the link to the messenger.
Mine just has the same for now.
My kitty's being so lazy. Passed out again. You sleeping again? Oh, there. Get up. He sleeps and sleeps and sleeps and then eats and then sleeps and then goes to the bathroom and then sleeps some more. He's as bad as me.
My dog climbed under the covers and she ain't moving for nothing.
This is so adorable. His 3-year-old birthday will be June 30th. That's his birthday. That's his birthday.
The language.
Is that your birthday?
Girl.
That's not what it sounded like.
What's going on?
I'm just eating.
What's
Sorry.
that noise? It's okay.
Eat away.
Yeah.
My phone.
I was too lazy to put cheese on my burger, so I put nacho cheese on it.
Ooh.
Cool.
Not bad.
I bet your nacho cheese ain't like my nacho cheese.
Yep.
You want to know why, mascot?
Why?
Because it's not your cheese.
Oh yeah.
Mine has my nacho cheese has taco meat and salsa and stuff in it.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds good, man. You gotta make that when you get up here.
Hey,
Or
Dad.
come over here.
Okay, Bubba.
Dad. You need to make
Mascot, where are you from?
that,
Where I live in Michigan.
up front, I have
Oh,
eyes,
you're in Michigan?
Okay.
have eyes on the back of the hat.
Cold.
Me and you are just the only two that are like near each other
Yeah,
right
back-
now,
back
right?
Oh, that's cool.
I used to live in Michigan, and then I got smart.
Why?
I got away from the snow.
Can I disassemble this real quick?
No,
Why?
no, I'm here.
No, it don't look like Mountain Dew.
What?
But I am going to take. I got challenged the other day on somebody's live stream. The person that challenged me was Gator the Legend. And the challenge, I can choose, I have to choose between one of two challenges. one of the challenges was to do a roundhouse kick, and the second challenge is drinking Mountain Dew.
Well, that's not a challenge. That's easy.
5 1 liters.
Oh.
Oh, those are easy.
Are they?
just
Yeah.
The frat houses do it all the time.
Mhm.
Oh, I can do a roundhouse.
I think that would give me too much hyper. I don't like being too hyper.
So,
Yeah.
and they basically wants to see how many you can drink before you have enough.
5 liters.
No,
That's the
I'd
challenge.
be out. Oh my god. No.
It says,
Couldn't do it.
do the kick. Yeah, you just want to see me fall.
Coffin should get up here and confess his love
Mhm.
to Mary.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my god.
You two should be a thing.
Austin, stop.
I'm sorry.
You're going to embarrass Sherry.
More
Because
like
you already know
embarrassed
Coffin's
Chris.
red.
Sherry, he likes you.
Aww.
I know.
And Sherry.
I like her. She's pretty.
Hey, Sherry.
Yes, I do.
Double dog there for you.
Huh?
I got a double dog there for you, Sherry.
Oh, yeah. What's that then?
You should ask Crypt out right now.
What are you on about? What?
That's kind of hard. They live in the UK.
He
There is
says,
such a thing as long distance dating.
Hello, Stephen.
Yeah, sure. You can do a-
Sherry, what
watch
he's
the movie.
basically
Hey,
saying,
Steven.
he's daring you to ask.
Have a cyber date. Have a
I
cyber
thought that's what the man's meant to do, not the woman.
Crypt, said put.
Watch your language.
It's not a cuss word.
Yes, it is.
Crypt, I got a dare for you, and you gotta accept it now.
And it's a triple dog dare.
It's a mega triple dog dare.
Uh-oh.
You gotta ask Sherry out.
And you can have a
Mommy,
cyber
you
date.
making up?
You guys can be on the lane, and somebody can be.
Guys, will you stop it?
Oh,
I'm not doing anything.
Look what you started. Look what you guys started.
Oh, it's very
Bad
nice to
thing.
see you in there, Stephen, and it's really... Dash, will you please go and lay down? It's very nice to see you in there, Stephen, and I hope you are well, sweetheart, and thank you for popping by.
I made a new
Hi,
map.
Steven.
yesterday for-
you had any living creatures.
Hand off it. Don't give me pistol whip you.
What do you mean, Coffin? LOL true.
Have
I'm
a
confused.
okay, Sherry.
No.
Sherry.
My other art. So you can
All
tell
right,
I
guys,
can-
I gotta get going.
Oh,
I gotta get my
All
day
right.
going.
Much
I
love.
love you
Okay,
guys.
thank you,
soon,
sweetheart. Thank
okay?
you for coming up. Love
Bye,
you.
Sherry, Chris, Mascot.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Much
Bye.
love,
Hi,
baby.
sweetie. I'll see you
Bye,
soon.
wait to
Stephen.
see
Thank
you
you
in
for coming
August.
down.
Hey. Now it's time for Crypt to come up.
Mhm.
Bye, sweetheart.
Says what you and Crypt can do.
I think Coffin Crew is shy.
Coffin, are you coming up?
Could be.
Says,
I don't even know Crypt's real name.
stop it. Says,
No, me neither.
says
Mhm.
Yeah.
what you and Crypt can do is one of you could be playing a movie.
Cool, man.
You can have a cyber.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I could have a what?
If Crypt doesn't have popcorn, she's like, hey, you want some popcorn? You can't have it.
She can try to shove it through the monitor.
Mhm.
I don't know if that'll work.
Come on. Poor Coffin Crew along.
Oh, it's fun.
I'm shy too, but to a point.
He might
Yes.
work still with
Mhm.
it.
So, Michelle, what part of Ohio do you live in?
Nice.
No, I live in New Jersey, on
Oh,
Marla, Bergen County.
okay, my bad.
He wants you up here.
No, Jersey.
Coffin.
Coffin, 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 coffin,
Coffin. Get up here.
coffin, coffin,
Everybody now.
coffin,
Come
coffin.
on.
Come on.
Go on, coffin.
Right now, his little finish color.
You can have your camera off if you don't feel comfortable with having your camera on, but come on.
Yeah, I look horrible, so that's why. I don't
Go
want to
and
look
lay
at
down,
myself.
please.
Oh, honey,
My car.
Go and lay down.
No.
it's all right.
Quarantine thing is getting to me. I know I'm basically bedridden anyway, and I'm always constantly home, but still, it's just getting to me for some reason. I don't know why.
Am I really going to be this bald when I turn 30?
You'll be that when you get 25. You'll be that when you get 25.
Oh my god.
Barely.
I got you.
I think Coffin's shy.
Better do it. I coffin. Come on.
Coffin, I have a dare. Oh, wait, he probably left.
I actually think he is actually shy.
Lurking.
I've said to
I
him a
think
few
so.
times about coming up and down.
And he has now.
You.
Uh-oh.
I'm a little shy.
Double, triple, mega, extra dog dare for you.
Oh, shucks. Just because you're engaged at the age of 16, don't mean everybody has to.
Okay. Here's his excuse, Sherry.
Uh-oh. What?
He can't come up because he's making lasagna, but in a bit, if you're still alive, he will.
Really? You could actually be doing us a live show, yeah, with you making your lasagna.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, come on. We like to see you make it.
Yeah,
Lasagna is
come on.
awesome.
Let's see what you're doing. Let's see what you're doing.
Yeah, teach us how to make a lasagna. Come on, man.
All right, well, I'll just go and cry in the corner. That's twice now.
I figured it out. The lasagna is a cover up. He's figuring out how to ask someone out.
Battery.
Too.
Maybe that's why he means Cherry. He wants to make a lasagna for you.
Aw.
I actually like the lasagna. That's why it'd be nice to see him making it.
Yeah, come on. Coffin, get on here.
I can't afford to make lasagna.
No.
It cost me about
hard.
$350 to make lasagna.
It's too
Ow,
hard.
what?
I need to make it the best
that
way you
much?
can.
Because you use too much shit, Chris.
I
I put everything in my lasagna but the kitchen sink, okay?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
cool.
And it weighs
Everything with the
pounds
kitchen
for a regular 13 by 9 cake pan.
Yeah. He needs like 5 pounds of cheese.
Wow. Nice.
Mhm.
He loves cheese. And then
Come on, get my other battery phone.
Then you
I mean-
got the hamburger, the sausage, the smoked sausage,
Hey, Headbanger. How you doing, bud?
black olives.
Hi.
Hello.
I stole the show.
Hello, welcome.
Uh-huh.
You okay, Austin?
Just can't stop picking on Coffin a bit.
Why?
Because he's being a little
Right.
butt nugget. He's a butt nugget.
Aw. Don't say that. Aw.
He's a butt nugget.
Aw.
I think he's a little scared.
But yes, guys.
Really? Why?
He doesn't want to be rejected,
Oh.
even though he knows the answer is going to be yes, most likely. I think.
He's not gonna get rejected. He's not
Move.
gonna get rejected by us.
Find the other bag.
No.
We won't.
He's not worried about being rejected by you guys. He's worried about one specific person.
And we
Yeah.
already know that's not gonna happen, is it?
That's not gonna happen. You love Cloughin.
Nope.
We all love Cloughin. Even though I don't really know Cloughin.
Coffin's a darling. He's good.
Mm,
Austin.
He's just very shy.
right. I mean, I could be like a feral cat. Meow. Mm,
That's why I used to wear a mask on videos with people because I'm always shy. I
I'm
broke
shy
that
too.
out.
I tried. I've been like this since I was a kid. I used to stutter like a. Oh God, I couldn't stop stuttering when I was a kid. And then I had to go to these speech impairment classes to try to
Same
learn
here.
stop stuttering when I was a kid, and I finally got
sounded-
out of that. But that
I
was
sounded
hard
like
to try to
Sylvester
get out of
Stallone
that.
when I was a kid.
You used to
Been
stutter
there, done
too a
that.
lot. Oh, I hated that. Mm.
I mean, I grew up with ADHD and another problem, but I outgrew that, and I had my my IQ tested, and I passed it. So I don't have
That's good.
ADHD. I mean, I have the
That's-
hyperness, but I don't have the learning disability.
Hey, coffee?
That's good. That's cool.
And it turns
I
out
used
I'm
to
really good at
stutter. Oh my
rules.
God, it's horrible. I was shy and stuttering all the time. It was horrible. I couldn't even speak right. I'm like, what the hell?
That's sad. I bet you were picked on.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yep.
Big
I
time.
dropped out because I was picked on by the teachers.
And I couldn't read right, and I was always in improvement classes and stuff. I probably have dyslexia, whatever the hell it's called. So, I don't know,
Dyslexia.
whatever.
That's what I have.
Yeah, honey.
Actually, that don't mean nothing. Actually means you're smarter than most people.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're
the opposite of
smart in other ways,
people
but you
make fun of
struggle
people
with
like us,
spelling and
though.
reading and stuff like that, but you're very creative.
Mhm.
Mm,
It's the opposite of ADHD.
Get on your
You're
bed.
above the average.
Right?
That's what I was told.
Yeah, and I went to a special needs school because of it, because of my spelling and my reading and that. But I was very
Yeah, I
creative
barely
in my
passed high school.
drama, dance, music, cooking, that sort of thing.
Plus, I even
No, you
passed high school.
The reason why I say that is Einstein had all three problems that we all have: ADHD
I couldn't even think
and
right though in high school.
autism, and well,
Yeah, and he's a very
yeah.
clever man. Very, very clever man. He was.
And he was a genius.
Lay down.
Practically, what ADHD is, you're learning with your hands. You don't
Right.
you don't sit there and think about it. You have to figure it out by your own way.
Yeah,
By,
I learned like by hand, by people teaching me by hand. But when it comes to the mind, I couldn't concentrate. I was like, what? Like, you know,
See,
I wasn't textbook knowledge.
My
I was
dad
more
and his
hands-on than
wife,
textbook.
like my dad's stepson's got ADHD and that. And when he was younger, there's certain ways that you have to walk, and if you change his direction or route, he'll start freaking out and having a meltdown. They don't like change very much, anything like that. They like to be in a set place. Like he had a routine, and if that routine had to be messed up or changed, he would have a meltdown, big time.
Yeah,
He's got it really bad. And he must be in his 20s now, or coming into his 20s. But
that's why I joined the Special Olympics.
Hey, come here.
I play sports in Special Olympics.
Come over here.
I hate Jim.
And she would have to explain things to him so that he would understand in a better way. Because not everything that people said to me he would understand properly, so she had to explain it to him to make him understand, because he'd get a bit worried or.
They put a blanket wrapped around him.
I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was a kid, but I just screwed up so much. In school, I couldn't concentrate. I'm just like,
Pretty much, it's not that hard. All you got to do is learn about the animal's body inside and out.
Fuck!
Right. Right, that's what I wanted to be. I mean, I was a veterinarian technician and I was a licensed pharmacy tech, but I couldn't become a vet. I wanted to be a doctor for animals, especially for cats, especially cats, especially a cat doctor. I
I
wanted to
love
be because
cats.
there's not
They're
too many
awesome.
cat doctors, you know. There's a lot of dog doctors and everything. I wanted to be just strictly, I think, cats.
How many
I think I wanted to be. My
Oh,
aunt Kate
I
loved
had this
dogs,
cat.
German Shepherd.
I had this cat that no one wanted at the shelter because it goes cray on you.
get my
It,
pop.
it
Right.
literally scratched out a woman's eye out.
Yeah, you got to
So
take your time with some cats. They're
I
not
just
going to be
I
all.
went in that room and I unlocked the cage. I mean, who puts an animal in a fucking cage? Oops,
I
sorry,
wouldn't do
No
that.
swearing
No, I
because you're
wouldn't do
from my
that either.
channel.
Sorry,
sorry,
honey.
I'm out.
Sorry.
Sorry,
You're sorry.
sorry,
We're just
Sherry.
getting too into it because people don't understand about cats. They think that, oh, you could just go up to it and think, that one's supposed to be really friendly. Well, you know what? I just got a new baby boy after my Savannah passed away, which was really hard on me. And at first, he used to bite me and everything and scratch the shit, scratch me. And I had to work with him for him to calm down. And he finally calmed down. But it's not like you're going to get a cat and they're always going to be purrs and loving. It just doesn't work that way. It takes time. Now he purrs for me. Sometimes he'll bite me a little bit, like love bites, but not to the point that I'll put a puncture in my skin or anything. But it's just a cute thing. It's like a little love bite, which I don't mind. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
if
just
your
me
cat,
They do
anyway.
nibble you. I've had cats. So I like dogs and I like cats. So I've had cats and they nibble you. It's their way of showing
Yeah,
they're affectionate to you and that they love you, and that's their way of doing it.
little love bite. Yeah, like some cats do that, some cats don't.
Rub
I mean,
up
it
your
all
rub up
depends.
your arm or your leg, all sorts.
Right, right, right.
it's
I love cats. I love cats. I love cats and I
Thank
love
you.
dogs.
You're right. My
yeah,
Aunt Kate loved German Shepherds. You'd have gotten along with my Aunt Kate. She was really cool. Really
And
cool. She loved
the
Danzig. One
reason I
Danzig.
love dogs is because my mum and my dad,
Mhm.
like when they were together, like I've got two stepdads, but like when they were together, for quite a few years. We had dogs and we've had cats
Right.
and stuff like
Cats
that.
are
You know what I
really
mean?
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Cats you just got to work with most of the time.
Hello,
They're
Stephen
not all
Adams. How are
feral.
you?
I
They're
was
not all
2
feral.
months old. I had pneumonia. My mom's cat laid with me for 2 or 3 days. The next
Right.
fourth day, I was better. The cat took my
Oh,
sickness away.
really? See, that's what my Savannah saved my life. My beautiful baby girl that passed away. It was hard losing her. She had to be almost close to 30 years old. I don't know how the hell she lived that long, but she did, excuse me, but she did. She really did. That's why
Well,
she's with my Aunt Kate. I know she's with Kate. I know
Oh
she
yeah,
is.
definitely she will be.
Right, honey? Yeah.
Definitely she'll be with the
She's with,
family. Of course she will.
animals
yeah,
go to
she's probably with her
animals
right
go to
now,
heaven
you
with
know?
you. I mean,
Right.
that's why God gave us animals to have pets, because they are family.
Yeah, to love.
They are loved
Mhm.
ones. I
Yeah.
mean, they
Exactly.
grew up with us.
I don't look at my boy as a pet or a dog. I look at him as my son,
No,
my first
they're
son.
family.
That's how I
Exactly.
look at him.
I never had kids. My cats are my kids.
Yeah, same here.
Always. You know? You know?
There.
Can't have kids anyway anymore. So.
Say hi to Auntie Sherry. You're not saying hi.
Hey, how are you, Tom?
Hello.
Jeff, how you were, Tater?
Is that Sherford?
No, it's Taylor Austin's
Oh, wow.
Tater.
little top.
Mhm.
Sherry asked how you were doing.
I am good.
Good, sweetheart. I'm glad that you're good.
Mhm.
Ow. Austin,
Did you hear me?
Did you hear her?
I need you to sing
Stop kicking me.
You're wrong.
I think she said yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, old school. That's so cute. Alcut thinks that she's my mum. She's a rag doll. Yeah, they are very affectionate and that, and they can be very protective, same as dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
Our Ozzy ragdoll passed away not that long ago. That was after my parents lost their Smokey, their ragdoll. Then I gave my dad my Ozzy. He was a purebred ragdoll show cat years ago, and I gave him to my dad because I had Savannah, so I wanted him to be happy. And then he just passed away maybe a month ago. So that's been hard on my dad. Then we found a stray cat and they put him in the other room I used to sleep in, and now he's starting to, be next to the cat. But he really didn't want to be near cats after Ozzy passed, and I felt so bad. I'm like, what the hell can I do for my dad? I don't want him to feel like how I felt when I lost Savannah. And I went mourning, and I went to the Teterboro Animal Shelter, and then that's how I found Blue Bear. But I'm like, okay, I gotta do what I gotta do, and if my dad wants to go to Teterboro, he can. But he's like telling me, "Shut up! I don't want to hear anything about Teterboro." Blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna
I
let him
love
be. I
having
don't
him
know what
on.
to do.
Thinking of others, I love having my pup on my screen, but I just can't stand it when he moans all the time. It's because he's bored and stuff, and because I can't physically go too far with him or anything like that because I'm not allowed to. He's bored,
Right.
and going outside in a garden and in a car park's not enough. My neighbour normally takes him, but today he had to do his own stuff.
Right.
So there's 2 days where he doesn't go out, and he hates it.
And he gets bored. He
Yeah,
gets
I mean,
bored staying inside.
and that's why he's whinging. It's not because he's not been out or he hasn't had anything done or any food or anything. It's just he moans because he's bored.
He just wants to go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. You have like a bone? Did your friend ever get like a bone or something for him? So when he does have to stay inside, he can chew on a bone?
No. I get all that. It's my dog. He has all that stuff. It's just he's bored. He doesn't want to be in the garden. He wants to go for a proper thing. He wants to go properly out.
I know. And we all
But he
should be
can't
moaning.
today
We all
because
want to go out.
my neighbour's not around at the minute. So tomorrow he'll be going.
He'll be happy tomorrow.
But I do like having him on the stream, and he does like being on the stream and stuff.
Yeah, beautiful.
They are beautiful cats, Tony. I agree. Ragdolls are stunning.
I know. I had enough of purebreds, though. I'll stick to the stray cats in an animal shelter before I go.
I live with 6 indoor cats here on the mountain. That's awesome. Thinking of others.
I just don't trust breeders anymore. I had enough of breeders. I've been through a lot with breeders.
My brother loves cats. My brother's got a cat.
Yeah.
He lost one a couple of years ago and it really tore him up. And then he got another one. He got a female kitten.
Right.
But, yeah, we like both. But he's got cats, so I've got a dog, you know what I mean? But I said if when my boy passes away, when it's over, I'll probably go back to having a cat because a cat is so much easier to look after.
Yes, honey. Especially with our disabilities, it's so much better for both of us. Trust me. That's when I used to have a collie years ago.
When I'm in pain and I'm unwell and I'm struggling, it is hard. That's why I'm grateful I have got a neighbour that helps me out now. But
exactly.
It is
I used
hard.
to have a collie.
And at least with a cat, you ain't got to get a cat on the lead and go out with them. They can go and do their own thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
They can stay in your room.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They either go out or they stay in.
Yeah, I have mine strictly indoors because there's 3 highways by us. We have New York.
Yeah, well, I think I would do the same here because I've got a massive
Route
highway
17
and
287.
And I'd be a bit scared of it getting run over or something. So I probably would have it as a house cat, but
yes, indoors only. I think cats should just be indoors only anyway. Got a nice little litter box. Big, actually, his is big litter box. And he's got his cat food, and he can look outside.
At Christmas and Easter's and stuff like that, if I send like cards and stuff out, I always put the people's names and put the animals' names in there as well, because they're all family. You know what I mean? I don't look at them as animals. I look at them as family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like when at Christmas I'll buy loads of presents for Boo Boo and wrap them up and do him a little card thing. You know what I mean? I know some people probably think it's stupid, but at end, they still know. He got like this year, but Christmas when I opened my presents, he was getting well excited. He knew what was happening.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
Loves it.
I always gave my cats a little gift, each of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he don't have just one gift. He had loads. Like under the Christmas tree, he had about 18 presents. Bones, stockings, everything. Because my family buy for him as well. So, like I bought him about 12 presents, and then my family, like my brother, my mum, and that, they got him, and my godmum, they got him a present. He had quite a few.
Right. Right.
And he was like you could see him sitting there waiting for me to go to his presents, because I went to go and open mine, but then he started whinging, so I opened his first with him, and then I opened mine. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
And then I gave him one of his little treats while I opened mine. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I treat him very much like my child. He is my child in my eyes. But I've got two kids, but he's my third one.
Okay. Never had kids. Cats. Cats were.
I mean, any animal you have in your house or any near you is your child. You take care of it; it's your responsibility.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
When you have a kid wants to have an animal or a pet, I don't like saying pets, but when a small kid says, "Dad, Mom, I want a pet," that's a responsibility. When they get older, they know how to take care of their own kids.
Sit down.
Yeah, they got to grow up first, though.
Yeah.
They say, "Oh, I want a cat," and pet it and pet it and pet it. It's like, you know that there's a lot of work to them, even though, you know.
The last cat that I got, my mom and I were in the hospital, and there was a little kitten on the parking lot. Her palms were burnt from the hot pavement, and I took it. Well, first we I had to make sure it wasn't somebody's pet.
Cat.
Turns out the owner who was at the hospital had a bunch of cats get out of his van.
Right.
Mostly he banded them, left them in a box, and they roam around town. That one cat stayed there. Well, I took it.
Nobody wanted him? Is that the thing?
He didn't want them. He got rid of them.
Nobody wanted him. That's horrible.
He banded about 4 or 5 cats. I took one of them because the others roam around town.
Right.
Well, I don't have her or the other cat because I had to get rid of them because I'm moving, and they don't allow cats in my new place.
That must have been horrible.
But they're going.
Bless you thinking.
Did you find homes? Good homes?
What I feel is they're going to go to a new home with younger kids. I feel good because I'd never do that to a cat or any animal. I'd never abandon them or try to hurt them.
Or throw them in the shelter, right? Don't throw them in the shelter. Find a home.
I mean, you might as well just shoot your hand off doing that. Right. I mean, if you're that gutless and
and lay down, please.
The animal.
Because a lot of people just throw them in shelters and say, "Oh wow, like really? Wow, that really gets."
See, no, that annoys me. See, like I believe if you're going to get an animal, you have the animal for life and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I had no choice to get rid of
mine. Throw them in
mine.
the shelter because you don't want them anymore. That gets to me so bad.
I mean, I miss them as hell. I mean, sorry, Sherry. I miss them so much, but you know, my thought is they're going to go to a nice house with kids, and they'll take care of them.
That's cool. All right. That's good.
Because
That's
the
good.
cat. See, the cat. The people said that cat's gonna die that day. Oh, just
Oh
leave it.
no.
He'll pass away tomorrow.
The
I'm like,
wife's
no.
Pebbles cat is
Horrible.
18 pounds, like round
That's
ragdoll.
horrible.
Oh
No.
That's
well.
why people should spay and neuter their animals, or they just should.
No.
If you don't want
So,
kittens, then there shouldn't be happening because you should be neutering or spaying them. This is what.
Exactly.
Oh my god! Don't even get me started. Mm. People are
Oh,
just
yeah.
not. They're just cruel. They don't care. You know.
Tater,
I mean, the cat that
real quick.
in the shelter, nobody could touch
Right.
it or go near it because they'll scratch the heck out of you. I
Right.
say, screw it. I went in that room. I unlocked the door, and then I went in and put my
That's
hand
fine.
slowly. People,
Right.
let me show you how. You don't hold your hand. You don't hold your hand like this because that scares
No.
the animal. You hold your hand out
Exactly.
like you're holding your palm out.
Yep. Yep. That's the right way. The right way, mascot. That's
Hey,
the right.
Tot.
Because people,
Who's
hey,
that?
They think it's easy to take care of an animal, and it's really not.
You ask her.
There's a lot of-
no, it just takes time to learn.
Somewhere.
Mhm. Yeah.
Did she ask me
You
what?
learn how to love.
I'm the only one on, so
You
hey.
right?
She went, Auntie Sherry? I said, where? Auntie Sherry somewhere.
Yes.
I'm there. I'm the one with the weird up and down, what light and dark picture.
She's
Yeah.
the top left
And
one.
I'm here. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Wow! That's on my phone, bro.
Huh?
Mhm.
It's on my phone.
Oh, you're
I
fine.
almost went up on little place.
I don't think you're putting.
That's very cute thinking of others, that you think of other animals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
cute.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good. We need more people like that in the world.
Yes.
It will be okay.
I mean,
Okay.
animals are just like us.
Mm-hmm.
They have
Yes.
feelings. And you
They
know
do.
what? You know what? People who leave dogs in the car. I did this once, and then I got in trouble by the cop. I didn't care.
Good.
They left their dog
No.
in the hot car. I literally
That's
went
horrible.
over and I took my elbow and I
Yeah.
smashed the window and I walked away. That dog
You should.
survived. Of course, they
Oh,
took
that's
the DNA
horrible,
of
man.
my blood and they found me and they took me and they asked me why did I do that, and I was like, they left the dog in the car, in the hot
Yeah,
car.
I
And
would
was like,
smack the glass out if the dog was like, if I saw the dog on like that and they left the car in a hot. I'm sorry, but I'd smack their window out in.
yeah,
I'd smack
I mean,
their window in.
sorry, Sherry. I keep
Like, you're
swearing.
not taking care of your animal. You're not taking care of your dog. You're not taking care of whatever. It could be
Same thing
whatever
on kids.
animal.
I mean, look at that girl who died in the car. I mean, like for
Right.
how long ago? They left the
Mhm.
kid in the car and she died.
Like, come on. Does anybody have brains? At least somewhat.
Oh, I left
Common
it.
sense.
Yeah, it was a
It's
dude.
common
Yeah,
sense, not even brains. Oh, God.
yeah, he left, went in the store for 24 minutes, and that kid died dehydrated.
Wow.
98 degrees weather in the car. Man, they automatic put him in jail and put him to death. I mean, that's not
Good.
all for here.
That's not nice, Tony. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Horrible.
You're gonna get an animal or a pet. You keep them for life. That is what it's meant to be. Same
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when you're out, you be responsible. Like you have your dogs
Yeah.
on the lead so they don't get into fights, and you don't leave them in a car when it's hot. You don't leave them in the car full stop. I wouldn't.
Frosting.
Oh, it's horrible. It's like you're not even
Same with
thinking.
kids.
Like, you don't care.
Same with the kids.
Turn off this.
Don't leave them in cars.
Right. Mm.
Anyone can come up to your car and do something and take your car with your kid in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, people walk by and see a kid in a car in the hot sun. I mean, come on, people. I'm not saying
I'd
people
smack the
are.
car
They
out
are
of it.
I'm not just saying like hot weather. I'm just saying in general, you don't leave a kid in the car because it's
I know.
dangerous. You leaving them in there while you go shopping, someone could nick your car. with
Yeah,
your kid in it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
why would you do silly things
I
like
know.
that?
It's horrible. I don't know. People just don't make sense. I don't know. I don't know.
I freak out.
Yeah.
I freak out when there are kids in the car.
Same thing on handicapped people.
Little baby in the
Horrible.
car crying.
Can't do
Sick.
it.
I don't
Chris
get it.
got in.
It's
and
not
I'm
right.
Okay.
Oh.
You guys want to hear something that's fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Sherry. Sorry. That's the first time this whole stream. Anyways, my cousin, his daughter ended up going to Walmart. And she took her kid in. They told her to leave.
Why?
Well, they didn't tell her to leave. She was told to take the kid back out to the car and then come in and do her shopping. And she's only
Why? Why?
Because of the virus, but still, like, you wouldn't take the child with you if there's going to be that risk. Get someone to look after your child while you go and do it. And at the end of the day, like, all she's doing is popping in the shop to get some bits. It's not like, you know, if you've got single parents that ain't got a partner or something, it's hard, isn't it? You've got to take your kids with you. So,
Yeah.
As long as you keep your distance from people, there shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. You're not going to get it
Right.
unless you go up and lick somebody's face.
That's not right to do that. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I don't agree with Walmart. I hate Walmart.
Her child had a mask, gloves, everything.
That's what I'm saying. It was protected as well, so there's no excuse.
The kid back out to the car.
People are going
no.
pretty crazy with the virus.
I go somewhere else to shop. Bye. You just lost a customer for good. Bye. Have a nice life. I hate Walmart anyway. I don't know. For some reason, I never liked Walmart.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know what
saying,
it is.
Tony. It is ridiculous because, like, if they're protected and they're not showing any risk, then I don't see what the problem is. Like I said, there are single parents and people like that don't have people that look after the kid, or they don't feel comfortable leaving their kid with anyone. You know what I mean? Those sort of people are not in good situations like this, are they? Because they've got to worry about how they're going to get food, if they can go into the place. Like over here, it's bad, but they're not stopping you from going in supermarkets with your kids and that. They're just saying that you need to keep a distance.
Right.
And, you know, be
never go back to
respectful
Walmart,
and sensible. You know?
Keep Walmart.
Yeah, but see,
Oh.
the world doesn't have common sense, Sherry. You know that.
Oh, well, we all know that, but then that's why there should be people to say it, you know, like that it isn't right to leave your pets in the car. It's not right to leave your kids in the car. And what about single parents and people that don't have people to rely on? They need to still be able to survive and live, you know, as long as they're keeping a distance, as long as they're masked and they're gloved and stuff like that, then I don't see what the issue is.
Exactly. Thank you. Yep.
I think this whole world's just going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how long this virus is going to be around. I mean, it might be all the way up to 2024. Who knows?
We don't know how long it's going to be, but all you've got to do is just be sensible and do the right things. That's all you can
my
do.
mind.
You know, like,
I'll lose my hair. I'll lose my mind. I'll pull out all my hair.
you can't change. You can't change what's happening in this world. You've just got to take it.
Exactly.
Yeah, honey.
Take it with the grain of salt and move on.
Yeah. I mean, well, I think this virus is sad as hell. Oh, sorry.
It is. It's all right.
It's sad as heck. But the ones who are surviving, we're the ones that have to have the conscience of the deaths of people. Because we're the ones
and
that are
that's why I
surviving.
get so emotional, because I was fighting it. Obviously, like I said, still not 100%, but a lot better than I was. And It
So
hurts
bad.
when I see people losing their life because I've survived it, and some of them are so young and so little as well. Like anybody's life that's been lost, it's affected me. But you know, I'm grateful I've got my life, but at the same time, I just wish there was more lives that was spared as well. I wish there wasn't as many people that have passed away all over the world. You know what I mean? It's awful. It is awful, and it's still going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, my mother's friend, Wilma, she was 95. She had dementia. Her two children threw her in a hospice or whatever center or whatever, and she ended up getting the COVID and passing away at 95, I believe. So my mom really wants to lose her mind. She, that was her best friend.
But the thing is there's nothing that you can do about it. You can't stop it from happening. If you're going to get it, you're going to get it. There is nothing you can do. The only thing you can pray is that it's not going to affect you in that point that you do end up losing your life. You know what I mean? You know, there were moments where I was quite poorly and I thought, this is the end.
That scared me when you.
Like, it's getting to the end. I can fit, like, because of the breathing and that. But no, they had different plans for me. You know.
Yeah.
But
well,
I am
grateful
that I am still here. But I feel so much for those that have lost their lives and their families and stuff. You know, especially the ones that are working on the front line to save lives. You know what I mean? Losing their lives because they're trying to save lives. It hurts. It does hurt.
Yeah.
You know, the most recent one was a female over here that was 28 and pregnant, and she ended up passing away from the virus, but the baby survived. You know, it's awful. First baby.
Yeah.
And she didn't even get to meet her daughter. You know what I mean? She gave birth and that was it.
Yeah.
I think the exhaustion of doing that and fighting the virus just done her.
Sad.
No.
Horrible. Horrible.
Heck, there's there's a nurse that's a YouTuber that has came down with it.
Oh wow. No. Oh God.
I mean,
Old School said, "How's Lady C getting on?"
Oh,
Jerry like fighting a war and not seeing the enemy. Exactly.
And you can't even go to the wake or funeral, and they don't have a funeral or whatever.
Lady,
my mom's friend Wilma, that's 95 that passed away from this.
They still have. They're still having their funerals. They're not letting very many people go to it. If not very many, they're not letting anyone go to the funeral because they're trying to keep the risk of the virus spreading. But it's very sad because
everybody.
They've had all that time being unwell and not being able to be around their family and that, and they've passed away with their family not there. You know, they could. I do think they could at least do something where the family be at the funeral. You know what I mean? Like, you're unwell, you're fighting for your life, and you pass away, and your family are not there, which they would normally be, and then they're not there at your funeral either. You know what I mean?
If anything,
I see this video of a young boy that was being buried, and I cried when I watched it because none of his family were there. Just him and the men in the white jackets and stuff putting his body into. Oh, I cried. I did. You know, a little baby of that age being buried without his mum and dad there, and that. It's not nice.
No.
If anything happened to my mom right now, I wouldn't be able to go back.
That's what I'm saying. That as well. Like when your loved ones become sick or become unwell and possibly may have it, you know, you can't go to their aid or anything like that. You've got to stay away, and that's the worst thing is that you can't be with them and try and help them or be there if it is going to turn out that way. You know, it's not nice. And then it's an even more kick in the gut when you get told, "Well, I'm sorry that you've lost your loved one, but you can't go to the funeral." That, you know, what that feels like for a mother and a father that can't be at a child's funeral, or a grandmother and a grandmother and grandfather going to a grandchild's funeral, or you know, a husband or a wife. that pass away. You know, anyone. You know, and they can't have their loved ones there.
Wow.
It's not the way that you want to
There was
have
so
your
away.
funeral, is it? Your funeral's normally
No. The
a
people
time
just
where
rolling.
everybody gets together and remembers your life, remembers what a great person you was, and things like that. And they've got none of that
Exactly.
at the minute.
I know.
I've got
I know.
Yeah,
No.
It's horrible.
I can't even go back to Michigan because they got the state line so.
That's what I'm saying. That some of the places are shut down, so you can't travel to other
Our towns are like
villages
that,
or
Chris.
towns or anything like that. So you can't.
Oh boy.
You know, it's sad. It is sad. It's a very sad
very
situation
sad.
to be in, but it's one that's very real. And sadly, you know, the consequences you have to take to make sure that people are safe. It has to be done, doesn't it? Even though we don't agree in it and it's not right. You
No,
know,
it's not right.
it's lessening those chances of more lives ending. You know what I mean? So
I know. Yeah, I know.
I just wish that there was just something that they could do so that people can say bye to their loved ones, because it's not the same. You know, be at home quarantine for so many weeks, and then you can go to your loved one's gravestone weeks and weeks later.
I still
You know
can't
that
go to any
wall
of my
with the
doctors.
names
All of it's
for
postponed.
insurance?
Or it's just a phone call. That's it. Like between me and
They're
my
doing
pain
that.
doctor, just a phone call. Just between me and my psychiatrist, it's just a phone call now. It gets to me. It's getting to me. It's too much.
There's a lot of people being affected, Michelle. You know what I mean? Like, well, to be honest, we've got it pretty easy, sweetheart. I'm not being funny. Like, we are still
Yeah, I
here. We're
know.
still breathing. We've still got a life. There is a lot of people that haven't.
I know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I get. No, I get it.
you know,
You're
we
right.
sit here every day and we moan about our illnesses and moan about what we've got wrong with us
Yeah.
and what's going on. When, if you look in
We've been through
reality,
a lot, though.
there is a lot worse things going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
know.
like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
New Orleans, hospice
Superb.
has came in and they're trying to do something for people that are dying. They're trying to bring in people's family members, even if it's only one person.
yeah, and I think that is right. I do think that is right, but it's taking it into place and getting it in place, because there's going to be areas that are very high risk for the virus, and they're not going to allow people to do that because of that very reason. There is still going to be heartache in certain places. You know what I mean? And that's what I say. You know, like, I'm not saying that people that are unwell and got illnesses. Dash, get on your bed, please. I'm not saying that people that have got illnesses and stuff like that are not important. Of course they are, but we've still got our lives and stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
No, Sherry, I'm on my bed.
No, I'm talking to Dash because he's really annoying me at the minute.
He wants to go outside.
He's been outside. He's been outside loads of times, Misha.
Yeah.
He's just bored.
He just wants to what? What does he want to do? Play?
No, he's just bored. He wants to go out. He doesn't want to be in the garden.
Ay. Child. Oh, child.
It is like having a child.
Uh-huh. Yes.
It's because he's been going. He knows that around the time that it came to, he would normally be going. He knows it's gone past that, and now he's peed off. You know what I mean? He knows. The people that turn around and say dogs and that don't know, they do. Like, he knows when his time comes, when he's going, what he's going to be doing. He knows.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before my neighbours even down the stairs and everything dashes at the.
You don't think
front door,
animals are stupid, but
knows
they're
he's
really
coming.
not.
They're very clever, very intelligent.
I think they have.
There's people that are more stupid than the animals. The animals are probably smarter than a lot of humans. Think about that, you know?
They are.
They've
They
got
are.
built-in alarm clock.
I don't
Has
know.
anyone tried to use a bathroom and bathrooms are closed to the public? To be honest, a lot of places are
No.
shut. They're not letting people go into places. You've got to be in your home. The only time you can leave is for exercise, either walking with family members or on your own, or to get food and that, and medical issues like getting your medication and stuff like that. Anything else, no, you can't. You're
You're
not allowed to leave.
psychiatrist.
See, over here in the UK, we're allowed out once a day.
Right.
Our stores and stuff are open, and
Unless you live in the country that you can go out around your yard. That's what I do.
Yeah.
the bathrooms are open.
Well, I need my
Yeah, they're
cigarettes
okay
and I have
with
to
you.
smoke
They're okay
outside.
with
So.
you being. They're okay with you being in the back garden and stuff like that, but they're telling you to still use your protection and stuff because you can still be coughing it out somewhere. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
not really away from it, are you? Sitting in your back garden because you still got to protect yourself and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I haven't been sitting outside because I don't see the point because I'd rather be outside and going for a walk, not sitting in my garden.
Now
I know.
in Southwest Virginia, where we're at, everything. I mean, like the parks and the beaches and whatever, lakes or whatever, they're closed, but we still have restaurants where we can go get food. Our grocery stores, our gas stations, all that's open. The bathrooms are open in the gas stations and stuff.
No, see, over here, like obviously you've got your garages and stuff open for people that are still using cars because they're going to work. Because that's another reason you can leave your home as well, is if you're working still. But
My friend Danny is
you've got
working at a
over
pizza
here,
place.
you've got no food places open in the
friend
ways
Danny's
of
working at
restaurants or takeaways. We've got none of that. Everything is closed.
Really, no takeaway.
The only
We have
things that are open
takeaways
are,
at
the only things that are
restaurants.
open are supermarkets and supermarkets and shops. Even the shops though are shutting earlier than normal
Yeah.
because of
Oh yeah,
the
there's an 8
risks.
o'clock curfew here.
I mean,
Right here.
Well, I mean that's what it's coming to in Virginia. We're last count it was like up to about 9,000 people had it. So I mean, and they said it's working this way, and this is going to be. I think they said that we will reach our peak on the 27th of this month. So,
Right.
it's scary.
that's what I'm saying. Like over here in the UK, the numbers don't seem to be dropping very much. They seem to be staying quite high, and for some reason the death toll for the UK is really high.
And don't get
And
don't get
and just small numbers of people passing away. It's quite a few of them and stuff like that. And it's all. And the thing is over here, there are still quite a few irresponsible people that ain't taking it seriously. And they still
Really?
think going out in public places and meeting up with people is a cool thing to do, even though there's nowhere open.
no.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to get the economy going, right? I understand that. I get it. But you know what? We survived the Holocaust. We survived all the world wars. We
Right.
survived the Great Depression. We ain't fucking going nowhere because sorry, mama language, we ain't going nowhere because we've learned too much throughout the years. We know what we got to do. We don't,
But you can't.
why worry about the economy?
You can't say that because you don't know. All
Right.
I'm saying is what I'm saying, obviously, Dash, will you please go and lay down? In all of the problems and the troubles that we've had in our world, yeah, we have never had anything this bad.
All right, I know that.
Not even in the wars.
Worry about the economy.
Yes, we've had hundreds of people die, but not like we're having in this. This is at critical, you know what I mean? And
But
life.
what I'm saying
A
is,
lot of people, I get why people are upset. I get why people don't want to stay in. Why would you want to? Over here, it's nice weather, it's beautiful. But what you got to remember is When you're going out, you're risking your life, you're risking your family's life, and you're risking others' lives.
Right.
That's how I look at it. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying about being strong, we bounce back. The economy has always bounced back.
Yeah, no, we do bounce back, but there is a lot of people that have died, Missy. A lot.
I get that, but I'm saying, why do they want to open the economy? Because that one doctor that's on Trump's advice.
Fauci? Who, Fauci, Missy?
Yeah, Fauci. He said it'll be a catastrophe if they open the economy too soon. It'll be a catastrophe.
Fauci's like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde to me.
There's a talk everywhere at the minute, and the worst thing that anyone can do at the moment is open countries' economies, because there is still that virus very prominent and killing a lot of people, and all you're going to be doing is giving a ticket to that virus coming into other countries again.
This is what I'm.
This is what it's gonna do.
I didn't want to bring up his name, but I'm gonna do it anyway because he confused me.
Fauci reminds me of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Missy.
One minute Trump says, we got to open the economy. We're going to get Americans back working. The next minute he's like, well, and he's saying, oh, no, the governors don't have the right to open the economy. I do. You know, I'm the president. Next minute he's like, well, we're going to let the governors decide when they open.
I know. Can Trump please help us a little bit than throwing it on all the governors?
Your friends could pass over, and when would you find out? To be honest, when people are passing, they are informing people in that family of the deaths. So you would be informed, you would know, but you just can't go to their aid or go to their funerals and stuff like that. Right. You'd be informed because you'd be informed by the family and that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And then the other thing I didn't get is he's like, well, if the governors have the choice and they don't make the right call, we'll get after them. Excuse me? Wow. You just need the okay for them to do what they want. What?
I know. It's like a free-for-all or something. I don't get it.
Does Trump even know
something wrong?
I mean, seriously.
Something really messed up.
Day one, Trump thought it was a joke.
Good night.
Further than Trump.
Coming in,
I mean, I will vote for Trump
again. And may you have a blessed day and sleep very well, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in, and love you lots, and good night.
Good night. Love you.
Good night. Who was that?
Old school.
Who's that? Who, honey?
Old school.
Oh, good night, old school.
Love, light, and blessings, sweetheart. Good night. Be safe.
Peace out, dude.
Yeah, so I don't even think anybody knows what to do or how to handle this, or
But nobody does. I'm not being funny. Nobody really knows how to handle it, but there could have been something done years ago. There were talks of something that might happen, and the problem is none of the governments set anything into place so that if this situation happened, it would be dealt with. It's took it over, and that's why so many lives are being lost, because they didn't equip themselves ready. They didn't equip the governments. They didn't equip the NHS for if it would happen. They haven't done any of that sort of stuff. They've left it thinking, oh, it's not going to happen yet. And look what's happened.
Yeah.
Sherry.
Good night, sweetheart.
I will vote for Trump, though, unfortunately, because I will not have Sleepy Joe trying to kill us off like Hillary would have probably killed us off, too.
I watched the video called
Spider
3D. If you guys look up Spider 3D, they were talking about this virus back in 2010. The quarantine, they were talking about it in the movie. It was exactly about the coronavirus. So my gut feeling
Mascot, when you get a chance, check up High Impact Vlogs and tell me what you think of him. High Impact Vlogs.
Okay.
Check them up on YouTube about this. And tell me what you think.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Chris probably gonna shut this off because we gotta lay down for a while to get, for you to go to the
Yeah,
water.
no, I'm going to stop the stream anyway because I've actually got, I don't know how many hours I've been on. Hang on a minute, let me check.
So you've been
Wow.
3 hours.
We've been on over 3 hours.
Wait. Oh wow. We've been on. Oh my god. Wow.
Everybody,
So
Come
I
Good
want to
night.
say a big thank you to everybody for coming in the room and for
Thank you.
sharing this afternoon and us all sitting
Thank
together and, just
Yeah.
being the big
Together
family
stick
that we are.
together.
I thank you all for coming in, my sweethearts. Love, light, and
Love
blessings.
you.
Be safe. Remember to stay real
Love you too.
and
Mm-mm.
remember that you're loved. And
Thank you.
listen to the advice. Keep safe. And remember that you're
Too.
special, guys. And remember that when you go to sleep, those spirits creep and they're always around you. And stay spooky.
You too,
Anybody else,
sweetheart. I love
please
you.
say your goodbyes on panel and in the chat.
Bye, guys. Love you, fam. Mwah.
Be safe, be
Love
loved,
you, sis.
and take
Love
care of
you,
each other.
mascot. Love you, Chris and Missy.
Love
And
you
then
all.
Chris and Missy.
I would let Missy go first, but she's kind of in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
Say it louder.
Love,
Love
light, and
you,
blessings from a
Missy.
lady Abraxas, guys.
Much love to each and every one of you guys that comes in here to support not only myself but Sherry. She is a wonderful gal,
Yep.
and there's always a reason why I call her my girl.
She's a sweetheart.
Hmm.
Oh,
She really is. She's a blessing to me.
Sherry's our angel. She's the one that prays
Yes.
for us.
She's my girl.
Yep. Yep.
Mine.
She's my sister.
I'm everybody's. I am everybody's. That's what I'm here for. I am
She's
everyone.
my girl. Anyway,
My sister.
Anyway. Much love to everyone. This
Yes.
is not a good time that everyone's in, as in the world, because of this virus, but there are still people out there that do care, as Sherry has found out with the gentleman that takes Dash out for his walks and all that.
And the little grateful little gifts being left on my doorstep. I had a spiritual book left to me yesterday. A couple of weeks ago, somebody had left me a plant that's now flowering. So people are thinking of me. Some people around here knew that I was very poorly. And I think they were trying to keep my
spirits high.
My strength going. In my spirit high,
Because I guarantee there's not one person in this chat, if they even lived near Sherry, they wouldn't be doing the same thing.
I would if I wasn't disabled and on welfare. Crap.
I know my kids would love to go over there to see her.
I would.
They would protect her.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would do it because of how they act with us. But
it's not just that, it's the fact that I've been on here for 4 years and I've built my channel and I've built my people in the room, and I've took a lot of my people to other people's rooms. They are here because they support me 100%. They are my family, and I'm important and I'm special to them, and I am important and special to them because I do a lot of things for a lot of people. I do prayers even when I'm ill. I'll still get up on the panel. I'll still do a prayer. I'll still give my heart out to people even when I'm at my most sickest. That is just who I am.
I know. Dude.
But they care
about everybody. I love you.
They care so much for Sherry. It is unreal.
Yeah.
You all do. That's why I love you all so much.
Yes, I love you too, sis.
But
I really do.
Sherry is a one-of-a-kind person.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
And I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person.
No.
Just don't cross me. Don't cross me because I will make you know you've crossed me. That is how I've always been. I am a good person. I am a love, a light, and a caring person, and I give my heart to the whole world. I always have.
Yeah.
But
Don't
That's
hurt you.
about it.
Nobody should be hurting
See,
you.
Coffee,
Because
that's
they're
agreed
jealous
to
of
that
you.
one.
Well,
Agree
you don't
with
have to
that.
do that.
Oh, you're such a darling. Yeah, you're all darlings. That's what I'm saying. You're all
Uh-oh.
important and
Someone's
special.
gone here. Hey, Coffin.
Hey,
How you doing?
Coffin.
Hey.
Coffee's
Sure,
here.
it's now it's about
But-
time. We're gonna
But yes, there is not a thing I would not do for her.
I know. If I had the money, I'd help. I really would.
I still owe her.
It's
I
very
still owe
little. It's-
And I bet there's somebody else that's in chat would do the same thing.
I sure hope so. I sure the hope so. Don't cross me
that
when it
correct?
comes to my sis.
Mr.
Yep.
Crew.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. All of you, you're all very protective of me. Like Michelle today in the chat, somebody wrote,
Yep.
asked a question, she got a bit suspicious. She was on them. She didn't mean to, but she's very protective, like a lot of my guys are.
I am
Chris is
Yeah,
the
because I
same.
love you.
When I've been out with
When
friends
anyone
that
comes
I've had for
close to you.
long time, I was out with them and he was like, are you sure you're safe with them? Or do I need to be doing something? I was like, Chris, they're my best friends. They would never ever cross me. I've known them for years. They are very
Oh,
protective.
Chris is like me then. You're like, just don't get to me with my sister. Don't mess with my sis. Do not do it. You're gonna regret it.
I think I am worse than you, Michelle.
I'm glad.
I don't know. We might be
They're
the
all bad,
same.
Chris. Seriously, some of these would go to pretty extent levels to make sure I'm all right. Some already tried to prove that by saying they were going to come over on an aeroplane and
Would
whatever.
you like-
I mean,
Sherry, would you like to hear the comment that Missy just said?
go on.
What's she saying?
She says, I do the do while Sherry does the crew.
Let me see.
Missy, she had some words for you.
I love you too, but you do half put me in it sometimes, don't you?
And Sherry,
You know it's true.
And you can stop laughing, coughing, because you'll get a slap right round the arse.
Sherry, no matter how bad we pick on you, your smile begins to grow even more when his name's mentioned. And you deny it.
And it's kind of hard not to pick on her when she goes, hello, like if DP would come in, hello, DP. Hello, Coffin, my sweetness.
He is a sweet guy. He is a lovely guy. You're all lovely guys, but there's just something. Let's not go there. Shut up.
It's just
It's just something about coughing that stands out. We know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shut up. I need to be making me tongue twist and say whatever, right? Just be quiet.
Sherry, the way you were acting on my stream last night, nobody
I don't know what happened there. I think I was in a high spirit for some reason, and he weren't complaining. So,
no, it wasn't.
Somebody kept asking me, is that really Sherry?
yes, I do have a personality. I can have a laugh and be naughty. You know?
Oh.
I've never seen you like that. I kept having to say, yes, that is actually Sherry. Are you sure it's not? Is it her? I said, is she blue? Yes. Okay.
I mean no harm by it. I'm not a bad person. I'm allowed to have an opinion. You know what I mean? Like I'm having a laugh.
Sherry,
I'm embracing.
who put her spell on?
Yeah.
Did you put the spell on him? Or you put the spell on you?
Yeah. Who put the spell on who, Sherry?
Pardon?
She's wondering who put the spell on who. Did you put a spell on Coffee?
Well, I said that when I get
Put a
there,
spell
I
on you.
will definitely put a spell on you. And he said, you've already put a spell on me. So, there you go. I don't know. And then, yeah, he's got a spell on me as well. So I guess there's some things he's not saying. I have got my eyes on you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Just wait until she attacks Coffin. Oh, he's ready for her attacking.
Well, there's she an incubus or succubus or whatever. Like she'll be able to see her coming.
It was fun. We was having a laugh. We weren't worrying about all the problems going on in the world. We was having a laugh. We was having a good time. It was really good.
And she really got turned on, especially when he started speaking.
Chris,
Hi, Ash.
be careful. My son could be watching this.
Whoops. True.
Oh, I didn't go too perverted, I hope.
Nah, you never.
No, lay down. Lay down. That's when lay down.
Who's coming?
But you want to know something?
See somebody I should be worried about, Mom?
Lay down.
The thing is, some things do get dragged out a little too far, as I know. As Sherry knows when it comes to me.
Lay down.
You're digging yourself a hole. Come on.
Let me keep digging. That means I don't have far to roll down the...
That's why he brings it up, thinking of others, because he enjoys it. That's why he says it.
And not only that, we love you, Sherry.
I love you too, but I don't understand why you have to wind me up.
Because you look so cute like that.
It's not our fault.
No, I am not cute. Do not
Yes,
crop.
you are. Pretty. Very pretty.
Sherry?
She's my cute little beautiful redhead fiery goddess.
Sherry, it's not our one to the crew. So.
Yeah.
I am, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so you are cute.
Well, yes. Just don't underestimate me.
Oh, I never
I'm
understood.
not always cute. Not when I'm in a
bad mood
and not a happy mood.
Sherry, who would you be more afraid of? You in a bad mood, or me making Johnny looks like a respectable human being?
Excuse me?
Johnny.
A lot of the people that cross me in a bad mood don't cross me in a bad mood.
Like I said, who would you be more afraid of? You being in a bad mood, or me making Johnny from the movie The Shining look like a respectable human being?
I think they would probably rather see me than your freaky, screwed up way of acting.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Say goodbye. It's good to get in.
Orbs.
Who?
What are you saying about orbs and running bear? Where did you see an orb?
We're lost.
Yeah.
I just heard orbs. He just put orbs in the room, and I don't understand why he's saying about orbs. If you're seeing them on my open, then that would be very expected because there's a lot of spirits around.
There's a lot here too.
Right.
There's a lot here too, but
Same as Chris. And
stay away from the camera when they can.
They all like the closet, I think.
But yeah, I'm meant to be. I was going to go live tonight, but I'm too drained to be doing the paranormal stuff tonight. So I'm just going to do some of my videos and chill out tonight. But I am going to be on tomorrow night.
And I'll be at work.
Yeah, well, it's going to be an overnight again anyway, so you'll catch it at some point, bro. And you normally pop in anyway.
Yeah, even if I am at work, who cares what they say?
That's what I'm saying. So you're not really going to miss it.
Well,
You know,
and if I'm up, I will be there. Definitely.
This video, anyone that said any words that shouldn't be said, don't worry about it anyway, because obviously this one's not going to be monetized because it wasn't paranormal anyway. It was just a chat and stuff like that. So
it still can be monetized.
It can, but it won't be because of the swearing.
Yeah.
My bad.
We didn't say that, man.
No, it happens.
Sherry, we didn't say that, man.
No, it's not that I'm on about. I'm on about like the words that have been said and stuff like that. They for some reason at the minute, if you swear and stuff in the videos and stuff like that, and you're monetized and whatever, they're not monetizing your channel.
Wow.
Well, your video that you're doing.
Right.
Well, you might as well hang out getting monetized, Chris, because it's going to stop out.
They don't mind it slipping out every once in a while.
It's more if you're aiming it at someone or you're swearing at someone or something like that. You know what I mean? But I can guarantee you I won't be monetized on this one. I can guarantee you.
None of my rant videos I've done on the recently changed Abraxas Ask All will never be monetized.
Right.
I don't know. I'll see what it says after, but even if it isn't, it don't bother me because this was just a chat thing. Like I said, this was just a chat. You know, it's my paranormal stuff that goes on with.
Right.
So, and it's not very often that I have people up on panel when I do the paranormal. Unless I'm having a chat thing, which I'm going to start doing. Abraxas, do you sleep with the vape under the pillow? That's from Woody. And hey, Sherry from Julie. Hello, Julie. How are you, sweetheart?
Hello, Julie. No, I don't.
I'm okay, darling. Thank you for asking. Bit drained today. I wanted to do my paranormal tonight, but I'm not. But I've got my stuff on charge, so it'll be ready for tomorrow. That's good. I'm glad you're okay, sweetheart.
Are we going to be able to run a spirit box tonight? No.
I'm also doing some learning.
If anybody's live or anything later,
Julie.
then
just checking.
You know. But on that note, guys, I know that you've just come in, Julie, darling, but I'm going to have to come off. I've been on this over 3 hours, but like I said, I will be back on tomorrow. It'll probably be about 10:30, 11. I'll be on tomorrow in the evening, UK time. At the moment, we're
What would that be in Jersey, Eastern, honey?
We're at 7:15 now here in the UK.
So what time would it be here, honey?
I don't know. I'm not very good with that. Work out 7:15 from now for me. And how many hours are you back?
2 o'clock here. It's 2 o'clock here, honey.
So you are 5 hours behind me then. So for me, if I'm going on at 11, that'll be 6:30.
Okay.
I'll go on about
if
6,
I'm awake after dinner,
about
definitely.
11:30.
Yeah, because of all my illness, you know, I fall asleep early.
Look for me around 7:30.
I do not cough.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7. No, look for me around 6, half 6 it is.
Okay, honey.
About 6:30, yeah.
If I'm not there, you know I fell asleep. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine, sweetheart. I know that you'll catch up on the video anyway, but
yeah, sweetheart. Yeah.
You know, hopefully you will be. But if you're not, I understand. I get that people have lives and things they have to do and stuff like that.
I don't have lives, but
I don't have a life.
You know how it goes.
It's nice to see you as well, Julie, darling.
This is what I do every day. Play games, watch you guys.
So, yeah, look out for me around 6:30, half 6 tomorrow, guys. If you're 5 hours behind me.
Coffee. That'll be about 5:30 for you.
Yeah.
Was he central?
Yep, he's in Texas.
No. Okay. Yeah. I used to live in Tucson years ago. When I was 19. An ex of mine.
So is he? How many hours behind is he from me? 8.
6.
6.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it'd be 5:30 for him. 5:30. I am, sweetheart, and I'm so grateful that I'm starting to look better because it's been a worrying time.
Who has the
There's been a few times where people were worried, especially on the panels. I had a few of my family members crying their eyes out when I was really sick. But I'm here.
Sherry.
And I've carried on going.
Right there's one.
Don't scare
What's
me
that,
anymore.
sweet?
Yes.
Yeah, Missy was one of them. Michelle was upset as well and got emotional. There's a few people.
Same here.
Mascot,
I was
even
praying
Short
for
Fly
God.
and Lady C were like trying to, even though they weren't quite, you could tell it was affecting them.
You have put us through a lot of emotional streams. You know that?
But that's not my fault.
Love her.
We don't
and
care. But you're okay.
Yeah.
I hate that you guys hurt, and I hate seeing you guys hurt, and that's why I got emotional when I see you guys getting upset, because I don't want people to feel like that. But at the same time, I didn't know where I was at that time. I didn't know what was going to happen and stuff like that, and that's why I was trying to get on as many panels as I could to spend time with you guys, because I didn't know what was going to happen. You know what I mean? So thank God and the divine, you kept me, but
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Respect and love goes a long way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's good just that all of you guys are okay as well. That's the main thing for me, because I was worried about you guys and you guys getting ill, and it's nice to know that all of you are okay. Yeah, you might be bored, but I'd rather you be safe than not with me, if you know what I mean.
Let's put it this way, guys. That girl up there in the top corner was getting after me over 2 weeks because I wasn't wearing a mask. Weren't you, Sherry?
I did. I was telling him off when he was going to work and stuff because he was around people and stuff. Even though he had this routine that they do, I said they can still cough and it can still sit in the air for a couple of seconds and stuff like that. You picking up stuff, you're touching stuff. I said you need a mask and you need your gloves. Yeah, so you know what I mean. Like my gloves, he don't do very much, but the mask he does use. And I said it's really important because you guys are important to me. And I don't want nothing to happen to you. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
That is why I'm the way out. I'd say it to any of you. That's why I've been saying in the room, gloves and mask, gloves and mask. Why do you think? Because I don't want nothing to happen to any of you.
I know, sweetheart. I know you don't.
You know.
I know.
And I know what it feels like, and I know how awful it is, and how testing it is, and dangerous it is. And like I said, I had touch and go moments.
Right.
Where I did think, oh my God, I'm not going to make it through the night. I'm not going to make it because my breathing was that bad, but I did.
I just didn't want to see you end up on a ventilator in a hospital. I was like,
well, that's what I was worried about. But
I'm
luckily, for some reason, the Lord and the Divine just kept me going and that and stuff like that. Like I had the fan on. I had the fan on. I've been having the fan on to give me extra oxygen and that, and for some reason, it's working. It's really weird.
It's good.
You know what I mean? So
you have a greater purpose here on Earth than what you
that's
would.
why they saved me. That is why they say, and because I show my love and appreciation to them all the time. I'm 100% dedicated to the Lord and the Divine, and that's why they saved me.
Right.
You know,
I couldn't
they
live
know
without
that
you.
I'm vital.
That.
They know I'm vital, and they know that I'm needed.
Yeah, you
by
are.
them and by you guys. So
my Sherry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm grateful. I am grateful to them. Because it could have been very different. You could be sitting here having a panel now talking about what I was like.
I know. That's what I don't want to think about that, please. No.
Yeah, I know, but
No,
it's reality, sweetheart. That is how it could have ended.
I know.
It is. It's something that can still happen. You know what I mean? Because this virus isn't going anywhere anytime soon, is it?
I know.
It doesn't.
I was having my ups and downs with feeling. I'm still getting the chills on and off. I don't know what it is.
Like they say,
I don't want to scare anyone. I don't want to scare anyone. I really don't.
Like
Yeah,
they
hun.
say, it could be the virus that takes somebody or something else.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You can never be guaranteed life. You can't.
Borrow time.
Yeah.
Right, we've had fat 1 and fat 8, fat 7 and fat 8, and now we've got fat 2 and fat 3.
What? That's strange. Is that another troll?
That name feels strange to me.
Trolls. What are they saying? Anything weird?
No, but I don't know. Why would I've not seen names like that coming in the chat? That's why I'm saying. Earlier it was fat 7 and fat 8, and now it's fat 2 and fat 3. And I've had problems from people today thinking that they know everything and that they're going to get me in trouble and that, and they're very wrong.
Leave her the hell alone before I smack you upside your heads.
All you got to do is give me the word on it.
I just don't know who it is. I need someone to go and check the channel so that I can see.
I'll hide them forever.
That's so
They can never come.
I'm not going to keep telling you.
Oh, he's really sad today. Oh my god. Come on, tomorrow will be a better day. Come on, relax.
Looking, Terry.
Say that again, sweet.
I said I'm looking.
I've got a thumbs down now as well, which I haven't had the whole stream. So,
ooh, that must be that one.
Maybe could be somebody else.
Whatever clever was weird. Very weird. I think he was sarcastic. I was getting on, like, his spirits and your spirits can communicate or something. He was saying, and he was saying really weird things. Sis, he was weird. I'm like, you're playing games.
Yeah, but that's not weird. That was just him intrigued, sweetheart. Like, there are people that are going to be intrigued with things like that, and you've got to bear that in mind. I'm a paranormal channel that learn and teach people. It's not a crime to ask questions.
I know, but I think he was just being sarcastic. I don't know.
No,
I could be wrong.
It didn't sound sarcastic to me at all. It just sounded like he genuinely was interested.
But he liked it. But it's weird, like, oh, he likes Asian food. I mean, all those weird things that he was saying, it just was like, really, come on.
Yeah, well, people can have those sort of experiences. You can't really look down on someone just because of what they say. Like, not everybody, not everyone is bad and out to get you.
It just seemed like he was trying to test you or something.
Well, he's not going to test me because I know my stuff, you know what I mean? So.
I know, honey. I know.
But I don't think he meant it like that. I just think he was genuinely interested in it all.
I don't know. I just wasn't gonna take somebody bad mouthing you. You know what I mean? It wasn't gonna.
Yeah, he
Wasn't
weren't
gonna go
bad
that way.
mouthing me though, sweet. He wasn't bad mouthing
No,
me. He
not
hadn't said
yet.
nothing nasty or anything like that. He was just asking questions.
Right. But it could have went that
My
way. You know what I
channel
mean?
is a professional channel, which is going to have numbers
Yeah.
and numbers of new people coming to it, and that's what you've got to bear in mind. You can't go off at every person that comes in the room
Very true.
because you could
Yeah.
lose me, my supporters and stuff. You know what I mean?
No, I don't want to do that. God no. 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 Mm-mm.
I can't find
No.
the channel, Sherry.
You're my fam. I mean, I don't want to do that to you. You know, that's just.
Booty in
You know, I don't have
Alabama.
you guys. Mm.
I have a young girl. I'm not telling her how old, but she says she sees people on the stairway staring at her, and she said the people have red eyes.
Ooh,
So
wow, that's like you.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I just
shoot.
told her just to pray out loud. Maybe they'll walk out.
Mm.
A lot of people
That's
that
scary.
text me say they see shadows with red eyes.
Has
Right.
anyone looked at Fat 2 and Fat 3 to
I
see who
couldn't
they are?
find them.
I can't find.
You
'Cause I
can't find
even
their
go into
account, then
chat.
Nope.
that's a weird account, then, isn't it?
Is that
Yep.
Right, we'll get them out.
Yeah.
If you can't find an account,
Hide them, Chris. Hide them.
that's why I've done it.
Hide them.
I know it's horrible, you know. If that like, if they're not trouble, they'll make another one and come in again, won't they? But a name like that is a bit
Yeah, I know.
weird. You know what I mean? Fat 2 and Fat 3,
Yep.
and you can't
Yep.
find no content or a channel.
Exactly.
That to me is a bot or somebody that's causing trouble. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
Yeah, I
Sherry.
don't like that. Mm.
You're at 3
Yeah.
hours and 41 minutes now.
Almost
Good.
a
That's
4.
cool.
It's getting my
That'd be
hours
nice
up,
to
so I haven't been on
monetize it.
for over a month, so it's helping.
Right.
Might as well.
It's
Yeah.
showing people that I'm back and that
You're strong.
You're
I'm
back.
doing it. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Well, I can't swear, but you
Yeah.
know you're bad at. There, I'm gonna say bad at.
Uh-huh.
There, see, I'm learning to not to swear.
Sorry.
Like I said, look, like, I know people are going to make mistakes and have the odd slip up. You can't help that. We're only human, but obviously I am trying to keep the swearing and that away from my channel as much as I can. I know I'm not going to be able to stop it completely because I do it when I'm investigating. If I come across something or something happens, I'll be like, oh, you know what I mean? Or it's a reaction, isn't it?
The natural
But
reaction to something that spooks you.
it's more that they have problems if you aim it at someone and you're being a bully and you're being nasty. Then they will, you know, do something.
But you know, swearing
But
is
I'm trying to
actually
be professional because obviously my channel's the way it is. There could be people watching my channel for potential reasons, and I don't want them seeing that in my room.
Right.
Sherry, this is what I say to my mom. Swearing is in the Bible, so you can say the stuff. You just can't say the F word.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, Sherry. I am
right. Well,
go ahead and drop out of here.
Yeah, no, that's fine, sweet. And I'm going to get off of here as well now, guys. But thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing the love. We love you very much. Stay safe. Be cool. And remember to stay spooky. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. And I'm on tomorrow.
Sherry?
See you, Chris.
Yes,
See you, my
you
friend.
know,
Love y'all.
go to that high-pitched voice that gets people going.
Stay spooky. Nice to have you up here as well, brother Mascot. Thank you for coming up.
You're welcome.
And my sister Michelle and my brother Chris and my sister Missy. Thank you for coming up, and all my angels in the room. I love you all very, very much. And keep safe, guys.
I enjoy talking to you guys.
Try to.
And stay spooky. And I'll talk to you very soon, guys. I'm going to cut off from here. So see you later. Night, coffin. Talk to you in a little bit.
Nice.
You're in
And yeah,
boy.
well, the last message I got from him a little while back was that he was still in bed. So there you go.
Woo!
So yeah, I'll talk to you soon, Coffin. I'm going to come off of here, and love, light, and blessings, my angels, my darlings of the world. Talk to you very, very soon.
And Coffin, just remember the Spanish. She loves Spanish.
And she like,
Yes.
never mind. I'm PG, never mind. Never mind. You can go.
And whatever you guys do on your own little private video chat,
Don't record.
more power.
No, not things like that. We just talk like civil, normal human beings. You know.
Anything that
So yeah, right. Love you guys. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you soon.
Enjoy
And
your
stay
time.
spooky, guys. We're gonna now shut this stream off. Love, light, and blessings.
I want details.
And I'll talk to you very soon.
she's still alive.
Yeah.
And we're